So after yesterday, yeah. Well, I mean, do I need to recap? You guys were all there. You stole a goblin. You liberated a
We
lady
borrowed
kobold,
We
and then you went and found the guy, Sado.
That's it.
Well, Olzit's his actual name, and he promised you that after the daytime's over, he'd come and find you in the hot springs, and then he'd take you up above ground to show you where the pie shop was, because apparently he knows exactly where it is.
I don't
So
think
I'd say you've had about 8 hours pass since that. So I'm going to ask you: were you guys up to anything in particular in those 8 hours, or?
Yeah.
I better
That's good
myself
to
as
hear.
a human being.
I was picking mushrooms and sleeping.
Nice. Okay.
I was shiny in rocks.
What those rocks you got? You're shining them up.
Yeah, they're shining now. I've named every single one of them. It's great.
Oh, dear. Anyone else?
Character sheet. Hang on.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear that.
Me neither, but I'm adding the rocks to my
Oh,
inventory.
sorry, I couldn't find my character sheet for a second. I got it.
Oh, no worries.
I was probably sleeping,
Fair enough. Yep.
contemplating making some tougher rope to bind someone with.
I actually was picking mushrooms today. I went on a foraging trip. It was great.
Nice.
Ooh.
Were there good ones around?
There were some mighty mushrooms, not any edible ones, but we got some wild garlic.
Nice. It is the right time of year for that, like.
Yeah, and we got oh fuck, what was it called? Like these kind of white flowers that tasted kind of like celery. They were really good.
Oh, interesting.
Not elderflower, no.
No, the thing
elderflower's not.
if I go with the magnolia, it was magnolia.
Oh, fancy.
And some like little yellow ones that tasted like citrus. They were really good. We made a tea out of it.
This is all part of the
Nice.
campaign, by the way. She didn't actually do this. They didn't actually do this.
Yeah, this is what I got up to in the 8 hours since.
You actually just lived your character's life.
I got this. I got this.
I went out into the world. Lost, if you will.
That's
should
it.
have gone and found a pie shop. You should have found a pie shop.
You know, I was so enamored with what I was doing. I didn't think to. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's understandable. Foraging is a very pleasurable activity. So.
I took it very seriously. You know, I gotta get
Got to keep up those druid skills. We understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys all did little bits and bobs. Oak, your spells that you used yesterday, they're all regenerated because you took enough time to rest and do druidy things, so I'm happy with that. Everyone else, I don't think anyone else actually had spent anything skills-wise, or you were back up at full HP as well, weren't you, Dammy? Because you got healed. So yeah, well, you're all back up full HP, all that good stuff. And you guys are in the hot springs waiting for your guide. He's not here yet. So feel free to chat among yourselves and work out a plan.
Guys.
Who's got the bag that we got from the sorcerer?
I got a bag of shiny rocks.
Of course, you've got a bag of shiny rocks.
Did anyone remember to bring the bag?
This one's Paul. This one's Peter.
I don't have the bag.
You have a shiny rock called Peter?
Who did have the bag?
Do you want him?
Did you have the bag?
Yes.
You're gonna have to find another rock then, because I'm not giving you Peter.
I may have had the bag.
I remember you shaking the goblin head first out of the bag.
I have the bag. Oh, good. Brilliant.
Good deduction skills there.
Has the bag.
The rocks are not going in the bag.
So
my rocks, go away.
I just want to ask, Kim's got the bag. the bag was the bag that you put the goblin in, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't tell me the
But
goblin
don't-
ate the rations. Okay, I want to check what's in the bag.
Yeah,
Where's
is the bag
Shadow?
empty now that we don't have the goblin?
Where's
Well-
Sado then?
Sorry?
Where's Sado? Why is Sado not here?
We're waiting on
He's-
Sado currently.
Okay, taking his time. I don't trust him. He's up to something.
Steal our pies.
Taking his time.
I think we just
So you open up the bag and you start rummaging through, and yeah, the goblins definitely had a few bits away.
Dick.
So your cloaks are still in there. Unfortunately, they look pretty ruined. The goblin definitely soiled himself in the bag.
Oh,
man.
Bag.
There's
Those
no
are-
rations. There are all the boots that you were after. They look like they've had a bite or two taken out of them, but it's pretty solid leather. You can still put them on if you want. But the map is still in there.
oh, good. There's a map.
Okay,
Is
is the map in there in one
pea
piece?
soaked?
Yeah, it's a map. Okay.
It's a little tatty, but the map is okay. So I'm just going to drop that into the Discord. So it's not a very showy map for sure, but it's Parna is the area above you.
Oh, we have an above ground map.
Nice.
Woo!
I think the pies.
yeah.
You.
Let me just
All right.
Hey, I have a question, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what are we gonna do when they realize that that goblin in the cell is not a goblin?
I
Do that.
didn't think about that.
Deny all knowledge.
What
We
goblin?
didn't.
I don't know a
It was
goblin.
a goblin when we left.
It was a goblin.
Bring their
The goblin knows shadow cleanjutsu.
It became so emaciated it slipped through the cage bars. Oh,
At least if it didn't leave without you.
True facts. Okay, where were we up to? Oh, he's not arrived yet. So yeah, so you have a map of above ground now. It's like I said, it's not much use, but as well as that one, there is one more map. Let me see if I can just find it.
double map,
No, the map is too large. Hold on, I'll drop us all on it in here then.
Middle?
Whoa.
Right.
I'm
So-
overwhelmed.
This is the map of the city, and if I can get everyone to roll a, what would it be actually? Oh gosh, I can't remember. An insight check, please. So
What? I'm not learning.
10.
I'm not learning nothing.
Does anyone got like a decent bonus to insight?
What? Insight?
Yeah,
Let me see.
+3.
+3. No, that's useful. That's useful.
I am looking for where it is.
Oh, I have a +1, but that's not going to be much use.
Oh, I have a +2.
Oh, okay, yeah, happy days. So, Oak, you happen to know that the area that you guys are in is the sort of turquoisey area with the bridge that goes across the river. You happen to know that is Parna because, being a bit of an older, more wise Cutebold, you've actually been above ground a few times, especially along the river when you've been looking for mushrooms and such.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms and moss.
So let's just
My rolls actually show my intelligence because when you said turquoisey area, I actually went straight for the purple.
So yeah, but only because I have like a blue light filter on my screen.
Ah.
I don't. I just forgot what turquoise looked like.
Like,
Oh dear.
that's purple, right?
So
I was actually staring at it like, how is this where we are? And then I was like, oh, it's not turquoise, that's purple.
oh dear. So yeah, you pull these maps out. There's not enough for one each, but there's one between you guys. Like I said, the cloaks are a bit manky now. What the goblin was doing. There are no rations, but the boots are fine if you did want to wear those.
Well, I mean,
What are kobold feet like? Are they hardy? Are they clawed?
Yeah, kobold feet are pretty hardy. Most of them are clawed. The difference is obviously you guys are Cutebold, so Cutebold feet are still hardy, but you guys don't have claws effectively. They're more like cat pads underneath.
I
yeah.
love
Squishies.
So big.
that. Do we have toe beans?
Effectively, yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Squish, 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 squish,
Squish.
squish.
And this is why other
The
kobolds are
entire
like
team's just playing with
Cutebold's
their
are
own
weird.
feet pie.
Exactly right.
Would we need to wear them to blend in? I mean, we're
Well-
kind of obvious enough as it is what we are.
Depends if you're disguising yourselves or not, really, doesn't it?
Well, the wigs were
mean,
a bit shit,
We
weren't they?
have our wigs.
I
Oh,
mean,
Wig.
okay.
I have a hat on, so I have a hat on.
Is my disguise kit just for me, or can it be used for the whole party?
You
have a
can absolutely
disguise?
use that for other people as well.
'Cause we were women. One of us had a
Yeah,
rainbow
I was actually thinking about this yesterday. I was lying in bed and I was like, Christy had a whole ass disguise kit in her bag. What? And she said nothing while we were trying to get that goblin sorted. It actually dawned on me, and I was just like, wait.
Had a revelation at 3 a.m. Like, hold on.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I was drifting off the bed and I just sit upright, like, wait. We could have used Kirsty's disguise kit instead of those manky wigs.
I don't think you trust us, Kirsty, do you?
I thought I looked rather dashing in that wig.
To be fair,
In Kirsty's
all of the wigs
defense,
were kind of stunning.
in Kirsty's defense, I wouldn't trust us either. Especially not me. Like,
So
I am
as you
not
guys are
opposed-
discussing getting disguised and all that, Olzit comes around the corner and he's holding hands with Mozit, and he waves you guys over.
Sado, you're late.
I hope they don't
Why are you
rub
late?
noses again.
He's like, he looks at Biecht first. He's like, we won't do that. We won't do that now. It's public area. And he looks back at Neri and he's like, oh well, I'm not late. It's just turned nighttime. We've got to,
Late.
I had to. I'm not late. I've missed my.
We've read the entire trilogy of the Lord of the Rings.
We've been here for quite a while.
Yeah,
Well,
you're late.
it's-
We're not early. You're late.
It's dark above ground now, so
Yeah,
I'm
dark
willing to
underground
show
for a
you.
while too, you know.
And he just cocks his head at you and is like, well, do you want to know where this pie shop is or not?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yep. Neri, stop talking.
He's like, okay, well, in that case, if you guys follow me, we'll be going to the south exit.
South exit. Where's that? Was that by the
What
bridge?
Just
Oh,
here.
Oh. Ooh, okay.
So do you guys want to make any preparations before you leave, or are you just heading straight out?
We should make sure we have food and water and stuff.
I would like to
Yeah.
put my rock somewhere shiny.
Probably
safe.
need to put the cloaks on if it's night time. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
probably.
we're going covert.
Uses.
Should we wash the folks first, seeing as
Yeah, we
the
should wash them
goblin
first.
is spoiled? Well,
So you're going to wash the cloaks in the hot springs?
yes.
Yeah, probably. There's no other water, is there?
None
Well-
around, really.
I have a
There you go.
spell
Yeah.
that
What?
Ooh.
let me scroll Hold up. I have a create or destroy water spell, so I can create water up to 10 gallons of clean water.
It's
But
true.
we don't. Why waste the spell when we have the hot spring?
I also have a spell. I
I
have
don't know if the hot
mending.
spring over there will let us wash soiled cloaks in the hot spring.
Is anyone here in the hot spring? Is anyone else?
Yes,
Yeah.
there's a fair number of kobolds.
Oh, fair enough.
I also have a spell for mending, so if any of the cloaks are torn, I could heal, fix them back up into their proper, what's the word? Proper state.
It's up to you guys what you want to do.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think we should wash them in the hot springs. I think we should summon up some clean water.
Yep, I will find a bucket and and do the create water spell.
Okie dokie. Yep. So
Um,
I'm just gonna say, yeah, absolutely. You manage to summon the water up. You find 2 or 3 buckets and you fill them all up with completely fresh, clean water. So, but however, I will say that is a use of that. So you've only got one more use of a spell from your first level for this.
What's that? I
game.
don't want to wear pissy robes, you know.
I mean, are they broken? Do they need mending?
So they've got like bite marks. A few of them have got tears, that kind of stuff.
Okay, I can mend them. That's in my cantrips one, so I don't lose
Oh, yeah.
anything for that, do I?
No, you can use cantrips as many times as you want.
Okie dokie.
Yep. So you spend a bit of time mending the cloaks up, and the kobold's sort of looking at you, and he's like, "Did you not think it'd be a good idea to do this before?"
No, we were talking and waiting on you.
We were
I was
sleeping.
telling them about my shiny rocks. I mean, not my shiny rocks.
I was sleeping and getting ready for the above ground
Yeah.
mission.
And it's like, right,
Just had a
okay.
fight with a goblin. Come on, to get your bloody wife back.
3 goblins.
Is the goblins kiss? Do you understand me?
He sort of begrudgingly nods, and his wife starts chiding him. She's like, "Come on, you can see they're only cute bolds. They've been busy doing cute bold things, and they must have worked hard. They had a goblin when they came and got me back." And he's like, "Oh well, okay, fine. But don't be too much longer. I'll wait for you down by the exit." And he walks away. But Mozit, the wife, is there, and she's like, "Thanks, all of you, for helping me out. I can't really give you anything. We don't have much. We're, just normal kobolds. But
I have a question.
yeah, go for it."
God.
Why are you so muscular?
Well, interestingly, in our particular society, the females are dominant over men, and I really like to boss my husband around and pick him up and throw him around the room.
Can you throw
Oh.
me around the room?
No, I don't do that to cute bolts. She looks slightly nervous and backs away.
Do you want to see my
I
rocks?
understand.
And she's like hurriedly leaves the hot spring cavern. She's,
I
like
want to show
waves.
you
She's
my
like,
rocks.
he'll look after you. Don't worry.
This is Kenneth.
This is good.
Okay, have we got a spell to dry the cloaks after they've been washed? I just realised they're going to all be wet.
No.
Oh God, what have I got?
Oh.
No, I'm not going to firebolt them.
I mean, you could,
I could.
but I feel like it might.
I feel it might be detrimental.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why are we going through all this effort when Shab has a disguise kit that we have literally just discussed?
Oh,
It was like sitting
my
washing
God.
cloaks and wasting spell. I'm like, oh, okay, well, guess we're not using the disguise kit.
Shab,
Okay.
Shab doesn't trust us and didn't want to share. Otherwise, they'd have brought it up.
Shab never said that out loud. We were just projecting
How do you know that they've got a disguise kit?
because they told us.
I
Did I
mean,
not use it on the goblin though?
Oh, you used it to help make the fake goblin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you've shown using it. Yeah, for sure.
So you've got more than one?
There's more stuff in it. Just making the fake goblin didn't use it up.
Oh, okay.
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 It was a group effort. You had a load of extra clothes, from what I remember.
Mm.
I also still have extra clothes because I didn't contribute. I was lockpicking.
True.
Okay, let's chuck them on and then follow Sado.
I didn't offer to chuck them on.
I guess
Okay,
we're
strip
wearing
off and then
stormy
we'll follow
clothes.
Sado.
guys.
Yeah.
Do you want
So,
to buy rocks?
You're all chucking the cloaks on, heading off towards the exit, and you reach there, and Ozit's like just tapping his feet. It's like, okay, now when we're above ground. Oh, I see you're all wearing cloaks. Well, that's one thing at least. And he pulls out a cloak from his own little backpack and chucks it on. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look anyone in the eye. Everyone will just think that you're halflings.
Can
And
someone
he
gag me?
scurries up.
Yes, please, please, Gagnary.
Who's gay?
I'll do it.
Yep.
Do I need to roll?
No, he's asked
Oh
for it.
no,
So.
no, no! I feel like this is the best decision for us.
Very bites.
Oh god. Okay, so you all head up out of the exit.
Oh.
Right, so you guys just exit there. And
I bet the bakeries are going to be like the other side of the fucking city, aren't they? I know it. I know it.
so Ozit turns around to you guys once you're out, and he's like checking you over. He's like, okay, yeah, it's pretty dark tonight. There's no moon. There's a little bit of drizzle, and the city's still fairly busy though. It doesn't seem like Parna ever really gets particularly quiet. And he looks at you and is like, okay, listen, I can take you all the way to the bakery, but if we get separated, you head straight back here. Come straight back to the hole, because it's difficult for kobolds alone, let alone cutebolds, to do anything in this town. And then he sort of frowns and is like, but just in case something happens to me, the name of the bakery that you're looking for is called the Eloquentary.
God, someone write that down.
And then he turns around and he starts heading off down the street. So
Eloquentary?
that's right.
Eloquentary.
Someone
So,
write that down. Can we write? Do cute balls know how to write?
Have you got any paper to write stuff down on?
I got anything?
I got anything. Check.
No. I've got a prayer book. I can write in that.
And so he's pacing along. He's got quite a good pace on him. So if you could all just quickly roll me a perception check.
Eloquentary. What kind of bakery is called Eloquentary? Oh god.
Ooh.
Oh, the dice hate me today.
They didn't like you yesterday either, did
Nope, they did not.
So you reach a turning and he darts down the next street. He's headed down this way.
God.
And he pushes past a big group of people, and three of you manage to make it past, but unfortunately, Bjecht, you just get slightly caught up, and as the group make a turning up there, you carry on, and you're stuck thinking that the group are ahead of you, and you end up here. So if you three who managed to follow him would like to roll me another perception check.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
I forgot to put this down, by the way. I have
Yeah,
plus
no
2
worries.
perception.
Shit, I keep forgetting about those.
Same. Hang on, let me check.
I'm also supposed to be mute, so.
Under the cloak, you're
okay.
nude.
Oh god!
No, no,
We said
mute.
mute.
Mute! I did
Not
say
mute.
mute!
They said
Silent!
nude.
And one from you as well, Oak, please.
Ye.
Issues with this.
Perception. Okay, cool. So
I have a. Wait, deception or perception?
perception.
I have a +4 perception.
Beautiful. So
Ooh.
Oak and Kirsty, you guys both definitely noticed that Kim's been separated from you. However, Dammy, you don't, and you carry on tagging along after Ozit. So, what would you guys like to do?
Uh, well,
I'm joking.
it's now good.
I have the
Oh,
pie bag.
the rest is splitting up. Oh, you have the pie bag? Fuck.
Yeah.
She has the pie.
I yell at the others, hey,
Wait up.
Kim heard that they were gonna leave. They were contemplating leaving her behind, and she was just like,
Okay,
I
so
have
you
to buy.
shout at the others. So I need to see if he hears you, actually. Oh, happy days. Ozit clocks that you've just shouted at him, and he stops and turns around. He's like, I told you not to talk, but what? What is it?
we're missing someone. We should, what do we do here?
And it's like, oh no, when did you notice they were gone?
Just now. That's why I yelled.
Okay, well they've got to be close by, and he doubles back on himself. And he gets to the street corner with all three of you again. If you three want to roll me perceptions again, please.
I may have fucked off down the street.
Oh,
Okay, so Neri is the first to notice that he definitely recognizes the fairly nicely mended cloak disappearing further up the street. However, he's gagged, so he's muffled mooing and pointing goes relatively unnoticed. Kirsty also notices, and Oak then notices as well, and Mozit sort of stood there, and he looks, and he's like, I can't see them. They could be anyone in this crowd.
They're going this way.
Sorry, say that again.
how tall are we? Are we like hard to spot in the crowd? Or are we?
You are hard to spot in the crowd. Yeah, you're
We're tiny.
generally shorter than like halflings. Yeah,
Damn, halflings are like 3 feet.
yeah. You guys are like 2'3" or something.
Yes.
You are small creatures. But
Tiny.
like, so you guys have all noticed that you can see
Bieked.
Kim Biecht, but she is disappearing further up the street, and
See you later, fuckers.
Mozit's still looking. He still can't see.
And none of the rest of us notice.
No, you three have all
Oh, no.
noticed. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. Whether you want to drag him with you or run up
Okay,
to
well,
get.
I should I would nudge them and I'm like, hey, there they are. I'm gonna run after them. Follow me, and I
Perfect.
chase them. Yeah, that's what I
Happy
do.
days. Yep. So you guys all catch up with each other. No issues there. That's nice and easy. Nice and easily resolved. Okay.
Hell
so
yeah.
He gets there and he's like, comes up to Biecht and is chiding them. He's like, oh, you mustn't run off like that. This is what I was talking about. And he's like looking a bit sketchy now. And he's like, we have to go back this way. This is the only way I know how to get to it. I've not been to this street before.
Didn't run off. I got bumped, actually. Thank you. I'm only 2'3".
Bumped into the alleyway and just kept going.
Oh, dear. In front of you, as this is all happening, there's a shop that stood on its own in the middle of the street, and out of it comes a bunch of people all at once that are all chatting away, and they're clearly a little bit worse for wear. It's nighttime in an entertainment district. What do you want? And they're all eating these tiny little sandwiches. It's the biggest thing that all of you notice. There's hundreds of sandwiches. They're literally carting them around. But as they come past you, one of them stops and looks down at you. Now,
Oh,
Neri
fuck.
waves.
as this person looks down at you, the look on their face is pretty confused because they're a halfling. They're supposed to be the shortest. So if you could all roll me a quick deception check, please.
Let me see if I have any
Have I got
pluses.
any pluses on my deception? Oh, +3.
really?
I have a +3.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so he's looking at you as a group, and it's a bit like he definitely thinks a few of you look, yeah, fairly okay. Maybe you're gnomes instead.
Mm.
But it's like
No.
Let's make
trying to
one.
peer around the back, and I can't quite. He's like, you five from round here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes, are you?
No, this is my first time in the city. I
Well, I
where
hope
would you
that's
recommend
one.
going?
They sell lots
The
of
river.
good
The river. There's a lot to see by the river.
It's like trying to listen to both of you talking. It's like, oh, whoa, one at a time, and he munches on this little sandwich that he's got. So, whereabouts would you recommend? Which theatre would you recommend?
The big one.
And Olzit's looking pretty sketchy. He's like, we've got to go. We've got to go. But as he talks, this other person definitely notices that he's got a sort of scaly mouth. It's like, are you Dragonborn? Olzit sort of turns around and
Yes,
looks down
technically
the
we
road.
are. No, technically we are, aren't we?
You know, yeah. Can you roll me a deception again for that one?
all of us.
All of us?
Just Kim for that one. Actually, she was the one that spoke.
Hang on, I've got +3.
I don't think the plus really
I
matters.
don't think it's going to help on that one. And he looks down at you. It's like, no, you're like, and he leans forward and he just grabs the hood and lifts it up.
Oh, you do not.
Oh no!
Not touch me.
Oh, you do not. Oh, you
You're
do not.
gonna get your ass beat.
Right.
What do you want to do?
What spell am I going to use today, boys?
Hey, just on gagging for a moment. Does Neri have permission to pickpocket while all this distraction's
Oh,
going on?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shall
I'll roll.
we?
All right, gotcha.
Okay, so Neri, while that's going on, you sort of like make yourself busy with the group of clearly drunk people who are with this halfling, and just sort of like rifling through pockets, and you do pretty well. You come back with 3 sandwiches, a gold coin, and what looks an awful lot like a smoked cigarette.
Oh, God. Right.
I'll give that to
Carrying a
Sado.
cigarette butt around.
What's that?
I hand the cigarette to Sado just to relieve some tension on
Some
him.
stress.
Sadow's like, thanks.
Right, if I
It's
use
just a
color,
cigarette butt.
if I use color spray, can everybody hide their eyes and not get blinded, and then we can run away afterwards?
So
Yep.
yeah, that's definitely a potential.
And then we can just get away from these twats.
So
Flashback.
Sorry.
Oh,
Huh?
what was that?
Oh, I said it's like a flashbang.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like color spray. So that one, it's like a cone effect, and it blinds people, I think.
Oh, cool.
Dazzling array of flashing colored lights spring from your hands. Yep. So if you roll, can you roll me 6d10, please?
So D10.
Just
D10. Yeah.
Well, 6 times.
Yes, please.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. Cool. 6, so 3, 6. Okay. So you, as he's leaning forward to try and lift your hood off your face, you make a quick hand gesture, and out of your hand springs all these sparkling lights. It's as if someone's lit fireworks in the middle of the street, and they blast out in front of everyone. All of you little Cutebolds know that this is coming. You've seen it before. I need to roll for someone though, however. Yeah, okay. Olzit pretty much guesses it's coming. He's turned round, and the drunk revelers in front of you take a face full of what essentially looks like fireworks. So they are stunned and blind for a moment. So do you guys just want to make your quick escape back down the way you came?
I like it, lads. Let's
Yeah.
go. I'm
Yeah,
mute.
let's
go.
I'm mute,
Yeah.
but you know,
Oh, like fuck.
Yep, run.
I removed the gag.
Remove the gag,
Yeah.
like you.
Just leg it.
So everyone knows you can put the gag in and take the gag out whenever you want now. You're just choosing the gag, right?
Just a massive miss.
It's best in crowds. It's best in crowds.
So that colour spray was from my level 1.
Yes, so you've only got one more level 1 use
Yeah.
left. Yeah. You know that. Cool. Yep, so you make it back up the way where you got to before, effectively. And to your right hand side, there's a theatre. It's quite clearly a theatre. There's literally names in lights and all that kind of stuff. This one's called the Velvet Assembly Hall, and there's some like quite fancy music coming out of it. There's a couple of people stood outside. One of them's like clearly hawking some what look like sausage and buns, that kind of thing. There's a couple of actors stood around, but nothing much else going on.
Neri
And
nudges Shab.
go on.
Says, "Hey Shab, is that what he meant by a theater?
Might be. I don't know.
What do they do in theaters?
Do we need to roll a perception test?
I mean, if any of you want to, you can roll like I guess this would be like a history test.
I would like to be told what a theater is, please.
Okay. Is it D20? Yeah.
Yeah, D20.
Oh fucking hell!
Am I rolling or?
No, because you're asking what it is, so I'm going to
Okay.
assume that you don't know.
Well,
So
the one person I'm asking, tell me what a theater is.
Shab does know.
I got a -1 for history as well. Fucking hell!
Oh God, have you?
For what?
Don't ask me. I don't have a fucking clue.
Okay.
Okay, what did I do? What did I do in theaters?
So Shab happens to know that the theatres around here are all high-class venues where they're making plays about culture and the hierarchy. Yeah, see this area. It caters to like the upper crust, and Shab happens to know that. Being a bard, once in a while, Shab has actually come up here disguised and performed.
Hey, Shab.
Can we get some pies, please?
You shared a little bit of information with me. Now I'm going to share a little bit of information with you.
The pies.
Did you know that fancy places with fancy people have a lot of gold? There's a lot of gold. A lot of shiny things.
Wanna go looking?
No, the pies.
Not with you guys. You guys aren't perfect.
Okay.
Come on,
You
it's
don't know
raining. Let's get the pies. It's dark. It's raining.
I'm wet.
Yes, let's go and get the pies. And then get
You
back
guys-
home.
Ozzy carries
I am
on and
satisfied.
basically drags you further on up the road. And he turns around and he's like, right, okay, we've got everyone. Yeah, we're going across the road. Okay, let's not lose anyone this time, right? So you'll go across. He turns back around again. He's like, we're all here, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, fine. So it's on this road. So even if we get lost now, you know what you're looking for, right?
Hmm.
No.
Okay.
The
The bakery.
Okay.
Fine. Okay. It's like because I've got to stop off here first. So can you guys wait outside this restaurant?
No, we have a job to do.
Well, I've got a job to do as well.
That's not our problem.
Can
Yes, we will wait here. Don't mind
Okay.
them.
Why would you say that?
Can I ask a question?
Put your guys back.
Always.
So
Yeah.
what language are signs written in Parna?
So-
Because I can see that I know like Goblin and
Common.
yeah.
They're all written in common.
Okay, and we can read, yeah.
Yeah. You
Okay,
can read
good.
common. You can speak common. Yeah.
Phew, just checking.
Yeah. Any of your languages on there is read, write, and speak. So I wouldn't worry too much about that.
I was just wondering.
So if you want to know where you're stood outside, you're currently stood outside a pair of restaurants. So to the left of you is like an elf cuisine restaurant that's called the Comet Star. To the right hand side of you is a meat specific restaurant called the Harmonic Cow. And the kobold, like, he nudges one of you and he's like, look, I've got to pop into this restaurant real quick, okay?
Why?
But
Why?
I've got a job to do as well, okay?
What's the job?
I'm not telling you.
You have to tell us or we're moving on.
Do you want to take Neri with you? He's a good help.
Mm.
I'm
No.
not helping them if I don't know the job.
Right, do you want to
I-
try and persuade him on that?
Well, me? Yeah,
Sure.
okay. Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
No, I'm not going. I'm not helping them unless he tells me what his job is.
I mean-
It's like, look at him. He's clearly no help to man nor
I've got
beast.
+5 on my persuasion.
It's a hard sell. Anyone else want to try and persuade him?
Oh, sure.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yep,
And
well,
I have a +1 persuasion, so that's what.
Still quite not enough for that. He's not having it. He's like, no, look, you guys have to stay out here and
No.
stay in the eaves. Hold on, you were just saying that you didn't want to go a second ago.
No, I want him to know. I want to know what the job is.
I've got business, okay, for
Well,
Batteract
so do
that I've got
we.
to do.
I don't care.
Oh,
okay, just stay here.
I
We'll
have
let
a
the man
job
do his
to
job.
do.
Gaga.
Time is money.
Again.
Time is money, please.
And he slips inside the harmonic cow very quietly, opens the door very sneakily, off he goes.
I'm keeping your rocks.
So you guys are stood outside, and it's just the rain's really starting to come down now.
Not the wigs. Oh wait, we're not wearing them.
And you're not
No,
wearing
we
them.
were in the clothes.
No, you've got
Heavy.
beautifully mended cloaks that are no longer covered in wee.
Wait, hang on. Do we ever figure out a way to dry the cloaks?
There's no point. They're
Good.
wet still.
Yeah,
You're
That's what I'm
already
saying.
right, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't really matter if it's raining.
It's
or
fine,
not.
exactly.
We're
So
all-
you're stood in the
We're probably going to get sick, so.
That's okay.
yeah.
So,
So there's
It's a
people walking
happy-
past you. It's still, it's not as busy as you'd expect tonight to be, but every now and again you start to recognize the pattern of life that's going on. There'll be somebody that comes out of a restaurant. There'll be another person that comes out of a restaurant. They'll start chatting, and then
Could I maybe pickpocket a few people that walk past?
yeah, sure, go for it.
no.
In my defense, I have a plus.
Oh,
That's
no.
a critical failure.
Definitely.
So you're reaching into one of the fairly affluent looking people's pockets as they're walking by. and this hand just comes down and grabs your wrist, and you look up into the face of a very angry-looking dwarf. A very angry-looking dwarf.
Mr. Dwarf,
And-
hear me out. I have a reason.
And he's like, "What reason could you possibly have, gnome?"
My friend has went in there and has really annoyed me. And I just really wanted some gold, to be honest with you.
Oh, for fuck's
I'm gonna
sake.
be honest, I just really
We don't
wanted
know
gold.
him.
And the dwarf starts shouting, "Guard! Guard!"
No. Here, I can give you
Uh-oh.
1 gold.
Give him more. Give him more. He's a
And
dwarf.
gold?
Give him more than 1 gold.
Don't you know who I am?
Oh,
No.
God.
enlighten me.
So he's like, "Well, I'll tell you right now. My name is Elder Goldfist, and I
Goldfist.
am the captain of the Wall Guard."
Oh fuck.
Okay. It's
Oh,
an
no.
interesting name.
Did you come out of the drinking establishment though?
Do you see our friend come out and go into that restaurant?
Me-
Because he went in and he's been really mean to us.
He
In
looks
fact,
at
he told me to pickpocket you.
Bjecht and he's like, "So what have I did?"
Are you on shift?
And you see his face start to redden a little bit, and he looks back at Neri, and he's like, "Listen, if your friend's doing something illegal in there, I'll have them up as well."
I don't know what they're doing. They haven't told us.
He,
We want to find out if they're doing something illegal.
okay,
Could you
fine.
find
And
out for
holding
us?
you by the wrist, he just marches you towards the door.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why?
Why? You just shut up, Mary. Ah, dear.
So, would
So-
any of you like to do anything in particular?
So are you on shift, Mr. Dwarf?
Oh, I tell you what. What do you? How are you asking this? Are you?
Just
It's a nice,
inquisitively.
innocent question, yeah.
Could you chuck me an insight roll for that one? Because his answer is, "Of course I'm not on shift." Would you think I'd catch you drinking on shift?
Well,
And you can definitely tell that there's
I have
something suspect about that
I
answer.
have +3.
Yeah, you can tell there's something pretty suspect about how he's said that. The way his face reddened up, you kind of suspect that maybe he's supposed to be at the walls rather than out drinking tonight. But he drags you in to the harmonic cow, and the staff look shocked because there's you with the captain of the walls, and you're in a fairly upclass restaurant in a very wet cloak, hood up. And Neri, to be honest, you kind of let the hood fall down when you get in there.
Oh, God.
that's okay.
Fuck! We're gonna get caught.
So
No,
all's it.
Captain of the Guard says all drinks are on him tonight. I don't know.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay.
Bar reps me around my
Perception, please.
I want the mob to mob him, and then we can get out.
like, oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
So,
This dwarf has brought me in here. He came into my home and took me
Oh,
out
God.
and is dragging
Right.
me in here.
To molest you?
oh, trust the bard, trust the bard. Right, so it's not going well. The first couple of you are like, the drinks are on the dwarf, and like the patrons are like, this is an upclass dining establishment. This isn't a bar. I don't know if you've noticed. And then the bard, in typical bard fashion, is like, I think you've all misunderstood. What he means is the next cask of wine that's popped open is on the captain of the walls. And like a few people are like, oh, okay. And then they start not really paying attention as much to the fact that there's a creature they don't really know. And they assume it's just some vagrant that the captain's caught.
Neri, can you
Um,
use sleight of hand and get out of his grip?
can use sleight of hand and get in his pocket.
No, out of his grip.
Oh,
Say, get out of his grip.
No.
He feels you wriggling
I do
against him,
have-
and it's like, Huh?
Hang on. I do have +5 in that.
yes, yeah. He feels you wriggling against his grip, and it's like, I promise you, here and now, if you try and get out of my grip again, I will draw my weapon.
Are you threatening a child?
uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, deception, please.
Okay. Let me figure out my deception mark first.
And
It's +5.
yep. So, as if he's been shocked by lightning, the dwarf lets go of your arm, and he's like, "A child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize." And he looks around. And it's like, you don't look like children.
Chris, you hurt me.
You're not safe. Are you
not.
right. We won't tell on you if you don't tell on us.
You brought me into this weird
We're running
place
away.
for adults.
Running away. Oh god.
Do you need anger management, sir?
Running away from home. I don't know.
Oh god.
You need
Oh,
anger
not
management.
you?
Okay, so let's work out who's doing. So are you all you're all bursting into tears, pretending to be children, and Olzit definitely recognizes the sound of this. You see this hooded head appear at the back of the restaurant. Could you all roll me deception again, please?
Oh, thank God for that.
What?
Whoa!
Natural,
We're great liars.
stellar,
We're great
stellar
liars.
performance there.
Oscar nominee.
And he's like, "Oh God!" And you can see him really start sweating, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, kids. I didn't understand." And he looks at Neri, and he's like, "And I'm sorry for your terrible skin condition as well. I'm sorry for whatever happened." And he's like ushering you quickly out of the restaurant. It's like, "Sorry, everyone. It was a miscommunication. I thought this street urchin was trying to rob me." He gets outside and he looks back at you, looks back at Neri, and he's like, "Look, you're lucky this time." Oh, what happened there?
Music.
Music. Oh dear. He's like, "You're lucky this time, because I know you were trying to rob me, but I don't want to take this any further. All right? And he shoves you into the street. It's like, go on, all of you,
Bye-bye.
get moving,
Wait, our friend's in there still.
get moving."
Move. No, move.
Move.
So, which direction are you guys going to go? North, east, west, south?
I think
Well,
we
there's the
let's-
pie shops on this street, no?
Let's go up
where
the
about
street,
are we?
and then when he's
we-
gone, we can double back and wait for oh fuck, what's his name? Sado, Otis.
Are we at this
Yes.
red arrow?
Yes, you're at the arrow. Yeah.
Okay, I think maybe we just go here.
Yeah, you all happy with that?
Yeah, and then what? Double
Yeah.
back, and then come back for Sado when the dwarf's gone. I can't remember his name.
Olzit.
This map is making me want to run a Silent Hill campaign.
Nice. So you head further up the street. Neri is still wailing.
Gag him, please.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It was just an act.
Oh dear. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
So you stood between a couple of shops at the moment. They look like pretty regular
I would just like to
shops.
let you all know that I have pulled my hood back up. Just
Good. Perfect. Thank you for mentioning it, because that is important.
just don't
You're
want a
between
hole going there.
you're between a potion store that's called the Imaginary Window, and a hunting equipment called Bags Bunny. And there's also a restaurant. No, sorry, no, there's also a food shop that's next to you at the moment, and that one's. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Humans have weird ways of naming things.
Yeah.
That one's called the Elementary Bull Bakery. Well, I mean, they might not all be human run.
That's fine. That's fine.
We've arrived.
What
Do
was
we
it?
still wait for Sado?
Well, didn't
I mean, we can't buy anything. I don't think they would take the money off us.
I'm sorry.
keep it open.
Buying?
Did you want to roll a perception check?
All of us?
Oh,
Oh.
15
Are all of us rolling?
and plus 3,
Okay, so
17.
Kirsty, you can tell that it is indeed shut, and you can see on the door that its opening times are between 6 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. Dammy, you get pretty much the same thing, but the other two of you, unfortunately, it's just a shop. You can't really tell. You're like, mate, there's bread in the window or something. That's about right. So
Okay.
you can all definitely tell it's a bakery. You can all read the sign which says the Elementary Bowl, and yeah, two of you can tell that it is shut at the moment.
Oh, damn it. It's closed.
Okay,
What
does
are we
that
gonna do
matter?
now?
How do we get in?
Okay,
we break in.
thank you.
Okay, so did you want to sort of?
So what do we?
Okay, there's a side alley along the
My
side of
bad,
it,
Jack, my bad.
and there is the What are you doing, Dammy? Are
Um,
you just literally jimmying the lock?
I'm just, I'm already trying. Just while these guys are trying to decide whether or not we should break in, I'm already attempting to break in.
Okay, so you're jimmying the lock on the front of the street as people are walking by you.
Oh fucking hell!
People are sort of giving you funny looks, but no
Shit.
one's reacting to it yet. Down the street, the captain of the walls is looking the other way.
I stop lock picking.
Hurriedly, come with us.
So, do you guys maybe want to head down a side street next to this bakery?
Yeah, let's get out of
Yeah. They're gonna
Let's
incite.
scout for any windows we could break or something, or another door that could be picked.
Why would? I'm sorry. Break.
So, could you all chuck me a perception on that one again as well?
They must have a side door. I wonder if we can go for that. Ooh, good.
Okay, so you're all looking along the edge of this building. You can see there's two stories to it. On the bottom story, there's 3 fairly large window panes. They're all locked from the inside. On the upper story, there's 2 very small window panes. Again, both locked from the inside.
Can you pick windows?
No, the lock's on the inside.
Oh, and just to be clear about this, if you guys wanted to reach up to the lower story windows, one of you would have to stand on the other one's shoulders.
I also have spiky thing with rope holes, so
You
know,
do.
if we want to reach the upper story,
I will
I have
give you an
candles, we
extra
can
hint
burn
on
the
that.
glass.
I mean,
Burn the
I
glass.
have a hammer. We could break the glass. And I have a crowbar. Can we force
No.
the windows open?
Of course you can.
We
Crowbar.
could, but here's the deal. I would rather we avoided breaking any glass. You can't get away with robbery if it's obviously robbery. So, could we please keep the hammers at bay here?
Crowbar.
Okay, I'll get the crowbar out and
Yeah.
well, who's strong? Who's the strongest of us? Who wants to try and wedge the door, the window open?
I have 11 strength.
What's my strength? My strength is 0.
I have 0 strength.
Alright, mine's 12. I guess it's me.
Oh, wait, are you guys looking? Are you guys looking in the little circle underneath?
Yes.
Oh, no, I was looking at
No.
The modifier is the thing that counts. Yeah.
Oh, what, the small one?
So the number above. So you guys were right. You were saying 0. You've got 0 to modifiers. I
Okay,
think.
I have 0
Okay.
then.
Yeah. I think
Same.
Biekt's the only one with
Oh,
+1.
okay, so it's me then. Okay, so I'll take the crowbar and try and crowbar open a window.
Okay, so you're going to form a little kobold pyramid, I guess, to get yours up there. Who's making the bottom layer of that then?
I'll bottom.
Well, no, because you'll need to run in and like
Sorry.
try and
I
then
guess
unpick the locks from inside, won't you?
Well,
I mean, I don't
I
have
could
any
just-
strength, but I'll do it.
you don't
Could
really
you roll
need
me an acrobatics check, then, please?
all of us.
Nope, just Kirsty for now.
Okay.
D20.
D20, yeah. Perfect. You make a good bracing position, and Biek climbs up onto your shoulders and gets their crowbar out. Okay, could I get an acrobatics check from you, please, Biek?
Oh, thank God.
Well, you manage to somehow get a steady platform, and you wedge the crowbar in to the side of the window. And there's a person who starts to walk down the street, sees this little group of ruffians, immediately turns around and walks the other way, doesn't shout anything, is just obviously not interested in the trouble that could bring. And now could you roll me a strength check, please?
Is that all of us?
Just yourself.
Oh, so I've got
So you- +1, is it? Okay.
Yeah, +1.
So you jimmy at the window. It's not moving yet. It's going clink 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 clink, but it's just not coming out.
Okay, I better do it again.
Hurry up, you're heavy.
Oh, I did it then.
So you manage to just clink the window as you manage to pull the window out of its the lock out of the window. Even it swings open, and a person just sort of walks through the alley, just brushes past you guys. They're clearly not interested either. They definitely have a little look at what you're doing, but nothing much. So
Everyone whistle innocently.
I can't whistle, so I'm just gonna glare menacingly.
so who's up next? You've opened the window effectively. So Sammy going in, is he?
Yeah,
Wait, question. Why am I going in?
because
I don't know.
you can
That's-
pick the locks on
you're
the
the
other
best.
window just in case we need to make a quick dash for it, and we all
I-
like leg it out of a
You're the
different
best
window.
at stealing.
You could also just hit the lock that's locking the window over, and
Mhm.
it's open.
You're the best at
a,
stealing.
a little
You can do
latch.
it.
Little latch.
That's it. That's
However,
it.
I will go in just so that
Okay, okay.
behind the counter.
Okay, if you roll me a quick acrobatics check, as you're going to have to clamber over these other two.
Is it worth unlocking the
And
door as well?
I have +5 in acrobats.
Perfect. You practically somersault over the top of them, giving them a
Yeah.
thumbs up as you go backwards through the window.
Nimble.
If we open the door, we won't be able to close it again, so it'll be too obvious.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. What do you three out in the street want to do while Neri's in there, or would any of you like to try and join him inside?
Uh,
I think we should
I'll,
get in.
You can try and join him. Okay,
I'll
well,
keep watch in case anyone is like, why is there people in there? You know?
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah, fair enough.
we're all really small. We can easily like duck down behind the displays, and no one will know we're there.
yeah.
That's true.
So if we all get in and try and like close the
While these
window,
guys are deciding
2
this,
foot one.
sorry,
So,
Josh, while these guys are deciding this, can I make use to fill in my pockets with bags of gold?
oh,
Roll me a perception check to see if you can see any bags of gold.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can tell you here and now, you can see no bags of gold, unless you count flour as white gold. Oh, unless it's not flour, maybe it's Peruvian flour.
maybe drug dealer has been in here.
That's the
instruments
best
are the
kind of flour.
gold of food.
As you look around, as you're searching for bags of gold, effectively. You find the cash register, and the cash register is clearly empty. It's been emptied for the night. But you can see that this bakery has got a front desk and then a door through to the back, which is
I am
where
helping
presumably
myself
they
with
cook.
food, right?
There's no food out. It's a bakery at night.
All right. I usually.
Should
think
one of
there's
us go in there in case he triggers the alarm?
Yeah, I need someone to get in.
They
Are we in a
usually
time
come in
where
at night,
alarms are
leave the parts in the morning.
Can I get down off of Kirsty?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna get down off
Absolutely. Who
Kirsty.
would like to try and head in then? Don't
I
all run.
No volunteers? No.
Who's best
I
to
want to find the fridge.
In the meantime, I would like to sit and just have a conversation with one of the spiders in the bakery.
Oh, good lord. Okay, you do it. Could you roll animal handling?
Sure.
Watch you get a fucking natural 1 and get bitten by a spider. Ooh, that was 2 1s. You find some spiders. You're having a nice little conversation with them. They're scuttling around doing spider things.
Yeah. I'm keeping my distance, but I'm just having a conversation.
Yeah, fair enough. So, is anyone else heading in, or are you just letting Neri talk to spiders tonight?
I will go in.
Yep, okie dokie.
Just
So,
to see what's going on.
Can you chuck me an acrobatics check to climb onto Shab's shoulders and get in? Yeah, that just about gets you in. It's a bit of a struggle.
I have a +2.
Yeah, that's just about gets you in. It's okay. Yeah, drop in and and Niri's there, sat on the floor talking to spiders.
And
They're
so,
quite cute.
So we need
this one
fruit
is
pies.
called Kevin. Kevin works as an artist.
Does he? That's fascinating.
These are my
That's
friends.
absolutely rad.
These are my friends.
Got
I'm telling them
distracted by
about
the
my
spiders.
pet rocks.
Yeah, me and Kirsty are outside lighting up that cigarette.
Oh god.
It's gonna be a long night.
Where did they get a cigarette?
We never give it to Chef.
I will either try to find pre-made pies
Oh
or
yeah, we're supposed to be looking for pies. Sorry, I've been looking for
or
gold the whole time.
yeah, I know. I guessed.
There's no pies
Oh
here.
dear.
Or
There's-
we could. I mean, it's a bakery. We
Yeah,
could
but
maybe try to
there's-
find the ingredients.
There's
for the
absolute.
pies
There's
and figure
flour.
it out.
I find flour. That's
Yeah,
it.
he did find flour.
So
But you haven't gone into the back room yet.
yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
could
No, I
go
got
in there.
distracted. I got distracted.
What else is in cake? No, not cake.
No.
Pie. What's in pie?
Well, we're looking for berry pies.
What's the blue?
Berry pies. So blueberries?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think they just said berries, didn't they?
It was just
Yeah.
it
berry
was
pie.
berry
They
pie.
didn't
Berry pie.
specify berries.
So
So it could
let's
be
find some
blueberries.
berries.
I mean, blueberry is a
Could be
berry. I guess it count.
It could be
Those
blueberries.
the two of you outside. Could you roll me perception check, please?
I've just noticed the blue
It
dot
could
on the
even
map.
be dingleberries.
Right,
I don't know what kind of berries they are.
Oh god.
Awkward dingleberry.
Okay, Shab, you notice that at the bottom of the road there's a pair of people in breastplates and helmets that are stood,
Oh shit.
like looking down
Oh fuck.
the side alley to you.
Very quick, get in the
Get
shop.
away
Holy
from the
shit,
shop.
What are we doing?
Do you want to go in
You
or
guys
should we
need-
run?
You guys need to discuss.
If we go in, can we shut the window behind us?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Hang on,
Yeah,
then,
it wasn't
hang on.
damaged when you
Hang
opened it.
on, they're looking at us, aren't they? So if we suddenly
Mhm.
jump in through a window, they're gonna get really suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we just
Mhm.
like walk off
Hide.
slowly
Yeah.
and
Just
try and
casually
blend
walk
into the main street?
Yeah, okie dokie. I'm just going to mark that there's two of you in there. And this pair of you are going to move off,
Just
aren't you?
hide behind a dumpster or something.
Yeah. Or even if we just stand in the doorway in front of the bakery, and then maybe be like, "Oh, we're lost."
Oh, we're having a smoke anyway.
Yeah.
So which one are you going? Are you going left or in front of the bakery?
Which one's the bakery?
The one that the red X is on.
Okay. Where do you want to go? Should we go in front of the bakery and like pretend we're lost?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile, Jen is checking the back with me.
I rolled. Sorry.
Yeah. I am in the back room.
Okay. Can you chuck perception for me?
Both of us?
Yeah, both of you are in the back room. Dammy, you notice that there are more spiders.
I'm distracted again, sorry.
I think
you're looking around.
I have ADHD.
What was that one?
I think you might have ADHD.
Like, yeah, out of all the kobolds, Neri definitely does, right?
Yeah.
Just like, okay, come on, Neri.
Hey, I'm a thief. I didn't say I was good at it. I get distracted. So.
Oh, no. So, because you're looking around the inside of the bakery, yeah, you can see that there's more stacks of flour. In this one, there seems to be quite a lot of eggs on the side of the thing, and there's two large brick ovens at the back of the bakery. There's also a hatch that goes down to somewhere in the corner of this room.
Ooh. I will go around the room and gather up different ingredients. I don't quite know what's in a pie though, so I'm just kind of grabbing random shit that I think might work.
Fair enough. So you collect up. They don't have the bag. They don't. If so, you collect up sort of like a bunch of eggs. You collect up a sack of flour, and there's definitely some sort of like different spices and stuff on the side. So you've picked up a couple of little pots of them, and you've put them in your own adventuring sack, like the backpack that you're wearing. Dammy, you are free to do what you want.
Jen, would it not be a lot easier to just get pies that are already made?
Well, do you see any here?
No.
And did we come all of this way?
No, but if I remember correctly, isn't there another bakery about?
Do you know where it is?
No.
I don't either. So
we
might as well get the stuff here.
I'm not opposed to stealing. You work away. Don't let me stop you. I've already packed my sack with some flour. Don't worry about it.
You go back to talking to your spiders.
No, there's a hatch there, and I really want to know what's in it.
I don't trust it. It could be some Sweeney Todd shit, and I don't.
I'm not down for that.
I'm not down for that.
Oh god, this made of our species.
I don't want to know what's in the pies.
That's why they only make it to 6.
Do you know why? Do you know whether or not it's like padlocked or if it's locked or whatever?
Okay, let's pause there for a second. Okay, so you two out the front are stood sort of like trying to look nonchalant, and suddenly from your left-hand side you hear like a scattering on the cobblestones, and in front of you appears a sodden shape in a cloak. Can you both roll me perception?
How big is the cloak?
Well, that's what I need to know if you can work out who they are.
Perception.
What's your bonus? Yeah.
Perception. Me. Perception or persuasion?
Perception.
+1.
Okay, so the cloak, you can tell the cloak is about 3 foot something, but there's clearly a glint of metal that's being held under the cloak. So,
That's that fucking halfling again, isn't it?
so can you two roll me initiative, please?
Oh.
Let me
Roll.
roll. Let me roll.
Oh.
You know what? Unironically, this is just about the luckiest roll you could have had, because the soaked person in the thing holding what is quite clearly now a dagger looks up at you, and it's Olzit, and it's like, "Where the heck have you guys been?"
Oh, God.
So I'm glad you guys didn't have to stab Olzit.
Oh, God.
And it's like, well, this isn't the bakery. This is the elementary ball. You're supposed to go to the eloquentary.
I'm
But it says-
dyslexic. I'm sorry.
I thought it said bakery on the sign.
It does say bakery.
Isn't a bakery where you get pies?
This is the wrong bakery. This bakery specializes in custard.
Oh, trauma.
Oh
my God.
No.
Okay. So Neri and Jin are in the bakery. We need to get them out now.
What do you mean they're in the bakery?
The window was open and they went in.
They're in- What was the whole deal with the... Right, fine. Do you know what? And he comes up to the door and he starts rattling it. And he's like, how are they inside?
The window was open. Round the side.
Right. And he grabs both of you and he starts to drag you around the side of the building. Those of you inside, what are you up to? Because you can't hear any of this.
I'm still trying to get into the hatch. I really want in.
At this point, I'm just trying to convince him not to, because
Okay,
Do you
murder.
want to try and
That's
physically
how you
convince him? Or...
if we're
How do we
not gonna
die?
go,
We're
if we're
gonna
not
die.
gonna go, that's okay. Everybody dies.
No, you have to get the pies back. I don't want. I want to
If
deal
we're
with that.
dead, if we're dead, they're just gonna have to go get their own pies.
God.
Listen, I'm 2'1", okay? I am not going down there.
I'm 2'8". I'm bigger, okay?
Oh God. Okay. Right. Are you going to try and physically stop him from opening the hatch, or are you just going to try and convince him?
No need to physically stop me. If we're not gonna open the hatch, let's just leave.
Yes, let's
On
go.
one condition. On one condition.
What's the condition?
I want 4 gold from you.
Oh.
I don't even know if I have 4 gold.
You have 4 gold. I counted.
What have you been doing? Have you been going through everyone's pocket? Oh wait.
I'm not. Plead the fifth.
3 gold.
3.5.
Mm.
Can
You're
break?
brushing 2. It's going down.
Why are you putting it down? It's not gonna work. 4.
Sure, nothing now. Let's see if we're on that.
No. I'm giving you an ultimatum. You give me 4 gold, or I drag you down the hatch with me.
Oh good lord. Oh, good lord.
Oh shit! I knocked something over. Hold on.
If you don't want to go down the hatch, pay me.
Oh.
You can always just use a spell.
I'm willing to settle. I'm willing to settle for 3 gold.
True. And you've
And
got
an
a
egg.
deal. An egg? There are so many eggs. Just lick an egg.
No, I want one of yours. It's different when it's someone else's.
Oh God.
So 3
What?
gold and an egg.
2 golden nail.
Okay, 2
Okay.
gold and an egg.
2
Okay.
gold and 2 eggs.
No, 2 gold and 1 egg.
They're not even your eggs. Give me an egg. 2 eggs.
Lick an egg off the shelf. There are
It's
so
not
many.
the same. I don't think you understand.
Oh good lord. Okay, we're gonna swap back to outside now because you guys are still arguing. So you two are getting dragged round the corner by Olzit. You guys happy with that? Yeah, okay. So he drags you around the corner, and the pair of people in the breastplates, pretty clearly now guards, and they're looking at the open window on that building, pretty interestedly. They haven't noticed you guys yet, but Olzit pauses, and he's suddenly lets go of your wrists and reaches down towards his side to try and get his knife out.
No.
No. It's gonna kill
You
guards.
can't stab the guards. Right. Let's grab Otis and keep walking past while we think of a plan.
Okay, could you both roll me a strength check for that one, please?
Oh,
Do you have any?
Okay, yeah, you strong arm Otis. Yeah, see, you've got me calling him my Otis now. God damn it.
sorry.
Oh, you strong arm
Sorry,
Olzit.
you just got an impromptu name change. I apologize.
Yeah.
And you're like, come on, you're
Come on,
drunk.
Dad.
Yeah, been on the beers, son, and so like,
Okay.
yeah, like heading past these two guards, and they don't really pay much attention to you. You're just some little short creatures, obviously doing things, but they are pretty interested in the window, and they can't really work out why it's open. Maybe they're not the cream of the crop. Let's be fair, city guards normally aren't. But they're stood there kind of umming and erring about it as you guys head down this way. So I'm going to carry on with you two inside. What are you up to now?
3 eggs.
Yeah.
No,
2 gold.
2 gold, 2 gold, 5 eggs.
5 eggs? Where
5.
did 5 eggs come from?
You can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs.
Oh, good
And
lord.
you can't get rich without robbing your friends. So give me your
Okay,
gold
I just
and give
want
me
to
your
know,
eggs.
why is it specifically my eggs that you need to become one?
I already answered that. It's better when it's someone else's. And I
They
understand that
already
the
are
bakery's
someone
eggs are
else's.
someone.
We're
Yeah,
stealing.
yeah, but you're the one that's not wanting me down in the hatch, so you're gonna have to bribe me.
Okay, 5 eggs. But no gold.
No, 2 gold.
We're leaving. We're going. Let's go.
2 gold and 2 eggs.
Nothing. We're going.
So do you want to strength check him to get him out there?
I'll pick the lock.
Yes.
I will pick the lock.
Okay, can you both roll me a strength check then?
Please.
Oh my god, natural 20. So like you go over and you grab his hand like a mum would grab her kids, and you just like walk him out of there kicking and screaming about eggs, and like on autopilot you walk straight past the window and you head straight to the door and you're like, open it. So Danny, could you roll me another
I'm not opening the door until she gives me her gold.
I'm gonna tell you now, the force of will that was just applied to you there, you respond.
I can't open the door.
Under pressure, you can't.
No, I might be able to open the door if I had a little bit of gold. It might give me a tiny bit of motivation.
Slight incentive.
I wonder if you could. I wonder maybe if I put my foot up your ass.
That'll work.
Violence doesn't.
That's enough incentive.
Violence doesn't make the gods talk. I'm sorry. I'm under the hand of God at the minute. Whether or not I managed to open this door, I'm under the hand of God.
Since when were you so moral? Open the door.
Listen, gold can, inspire morals.
I open the door.
Okay, do you try lockpicking it then? So that'd be sleight of hand.
I'm not pardon my.
Unless you just want to try and barge out of it.
Oh.
No joy. You sort of jimmy at the door and it's just rattling around. You've not got any tools to properly open it. But from outside you do hear, hey, who's in there? So I'm going to swap back to outside. So you guys that are outside, Oz is like talking to you. It's like, why did you do that? The other Cutebolds are in there. We can't let the stupid guards catch them. And then from the other end of the street, you hear them shout, "Who's in there?"
Be very, very quiet.
Quiet.
Okay. Let's
What if
go at the side window.
we pretend
Wait,
someone's
no.
getting robbed?
They can see the window, right?
Yeah, they're out the window.
Is there a back entrance?
Be very, very
There
quiet.
is not, unfortunately.
Okay. Do we need
We
to
just
try and distract the guards enough
Mhm.
to get them to bolt out the window?
So, you can definitely try.
I'm just wondering how we do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
play my
who's there?
bagpipes.
I mean, the bagpipes. Yeah, that's definitely an idea. So I would let you roll that as perform. If you want to roll a performance check to distract the guards.
Oh, you're gonna wake up so many people.
It never sleeps, this part of the city. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
Oh no!
wait, hang on. Let me check. Do I have pluses? I have plus
Poorly,
5.
poorly
So you
played
start
bagpipes.
warming up your bagpipes, and the guards, they're not looking down at this point. You're just warming them up. You're like, come on. You got to get air into the bag. It's not quite there yet.
how about dancing lights? One of my cantrips. See if that'll get them to look this way if they see something shiny.
Some lights, yeah, okay.
That'll get me out the window.
I will
Is that
I
shiny?
don't know if that'll do anything or.
So you cast dancing lights, and yeah, you put them in the middle of the alleyway, and they start jigging and bobbing around. And one of them looks over and is like, "Oh, there's some mage doing mage stuff down here." And the other one's like, "Yeah, come on, pay attention. There might be criminal scum in here."
Are the bagpipes
Stop
working yet?
violating the law.
Are the bagpipes working
Okay.
yet, Kirsty?
So would you two inside like to do anything?
We're hiding under the counter.
You're still hiding, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm
Could
in
you
a
both
bag
roll me
of flour.
say again?
I'm hiding in a bag of flour.
Could you both roll me a stealth check, yeah, please?
And I have +5 in that.
Yep, perfect. You're both pretty hidden at the moment. They definitely can't see you. Okay, back to bagpipes. I'm guessing. Would you like to roll again? Yeah, there you go. The bagpipes have warmed up. They're starting to play. You're weirdly. It's bagpipe. It's stunning as well. Stunning. So the two poor, weak-minded guards are like, "Oh, I've not heard this in a while." They look round towards yourself and they're like, "Hey, and one of them's like, "Hi, I've heard this person play before. The short lad, aren't they?" And they start heading down towards you.
We just hear bagpipes in the distance. That was our chance to run. Let's go, Jen. That's the
Make a run. So could you both roll me acrobatics, please? Because you're going to have to dive through that window.
I have +5.
You do have a +5. You both make fairly decent landing out of the window, and you see these dancing little lights and the bagpipes playing away down the other end of the alleyway.
We close window.
Oh, nice. Close it quietly. The lock just drops back into place.
We're getting away.
Yeah,
I'd like to mention that before I left, I picked up an extra case of eggs.
Absolutely. So you've got a bag of flour and 2 cases of 6 eggs each.
Are you still covered in flour?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We both are.
Absolutely. Had to fucking go.
Love it. Okay, so you guys have headed a little bit further up the street. I'll tell you what you guys are next to. Hold on.
We're at the corner here for them. And, we'll just hope for the best.
So you guys,
you owe me gold. Gin.
Oh yeah, you guys are back next to the potion store and the hunting store. That's what you two are next to.
Oh.
That's
Oh, it's just
groovy.
bot living.
You guys down the end of the alleyway. The two guards are approaching you, and they're like, "Oh, hey, Bard! I caught you in one of the taverns before. I liked it. Just could you roll another performance check for me?" Oh yeah, they're loving it. They're like, banging. I love it. And you can see as they come a bit closer, one of them's a human guard, one of them's a half elf guard, and they're clearly not really interested in what they're doing. They're in it for the pay. They don't mind what's really going on in the city. And they're like, "Hey, listen, little bard, come on,
Little
take off
bar.
the hood. Take off the hood. We wanna see who's playing this music for us."
Oh shit.
Um.
I'd rather keep my identity a secret, with all these fans around.
Well, I roll me a persuasion check for that
Hannah
one.
Montana.
Like Phantom of the Opera.
Beautiful. They're like, "Oh, it's like that." It's like, well, listen.
Mask of musician.
Next time you're in one of the inns, we'll buy you a pint. But we've got to get back to there was something weird up this end happening. But we'll catch you. We'll catch you later on. And they head back up. And they're like bat the dancing lights away. They're like bloody mages. There's always one around. And they head back, and they're stood up there looking puzzled as anything at the window that they were sure was open. They're like, "Oh, you said it was open. No, I didn't say it was open. You said it was open." And they're just arguing away to each other. So it's like, okay, right. Well, listen. I don't know where your two friends have gone, but I definitely saw them scamper out. So I'm gonna take you guys up to the bakery, and hopefully they'll just find us. And he leads you round.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to still get gold out of Jen.
And you're still trying to extort your friend.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Would either of you two like to do anything while you're like stood there?
I
I
would like
tried
you to give me gold.
What? Sorry, Oak first. Go on.
What?
I was gonna say I'm gonna try and get some of this flour off of me.
And I'd like you to give me gold.
Oh my god! Whenever we get back, okay. Whenever we get back, I will give you the gold.
Is it
No,
still
no.
raining?
It's still raining, so it's kind of clumpy.
No.
I would like to
Oh.
dip. I would like to dip my index finger and thumb into your coin purse, please.
You could fry me and turn me into a flatbread.
Okay. I'll still
Could
have access
you-
to your gold after that.
Could you roll a sleight of hand check, please? And he reaches in and he pulls out one big fat gold coin, and then, like, he's not even shameful about it. He pulls it out and is like waving it in your face.
That's exactly what I'm doing with my hand motion, just waving it, just like,
It's like, yeah, there's the coin.
this is good enough.
I'd punch him in the
Okay.
testicles, personally.
I mean, it's your choice if you do.
Just slip that into my own
Yeah.
coin purse.
Oh. So yeah, you guys. So could Oak and Dammy, could you both roll perceptions for me? Perfect. You both notice the kobold and the two Cutebolds walking down the street towards you, and Olzit's like making an expression with his arms, like, "Oh God, well, listen. At least we found you. At least we found you." And he just turns to face the building next to him, right here, and points at the sign, and is like, "This is the one. This is the bakery. This is the Eloquentry."
Okay.
Literally 2 doors up, but hey, look.
I do have a quick question though. What is
Yes.
the difference?
Wait, we weren't in the right bakery?
Yeah,
It was pretty obvious by the fact we didn't find any pies.
you guys were in the elementary ball. You were looking for the Eloquentry.
What's the difference though? They're
Oh,
both bakeries.
It was
So-
custard. There's custard in the other one. Don't talk about it.
so we're just
Okay,
thieves.
I'm going
then,
back.
huh?
I'll see you later. Hang on.
Thieves.
Just one moment. That custard really done me a lot of benefits last time, and it was really nice.
So you've all joined back up. You're all stood outside this
But wait,
this other bakery.
we didn't find any custard either.
That's probably for the best.
Well, I wonder what's in the hatch.
No.
custard.
No. Pies first, custard later. We're here.
Pies
We're here.
Yes.
You guys are here. So let me hold on. Do. Drop you guys in.
Phenomena.
Do.
Oh, okay.
Is
Whoa.
that shit? No, it's not shit. Okay.
I'm just gonna put you guys down on here quickly.
That looks like Jack Black.
Yeah, I was swimming in on him too.
Oh dear.
God.
Oh, where's my?
Greetings,
it gone?
Kobolds. Are you ready to rock?
8-day rock squats in the bakery.
Oh, in the bakery.
In the- Jack Black got the pies.
It was Jack Black all
No.
along.
Do we have to punch him to get the pies out?
Oh God, no! Don't
I'm willing
punch
to punch
fake Jack Black. Oh, God. Right, there you go. There's your kobold friend. So this is how the street looks at the moment. It's fairly busy.
Hang on, I don't mean to interrupt. Why does our kobold friend look like his wife?
Just because I can't find the other kobold currently.
He's identical to his wife.
I don't want him to look dead. That's the answer here.
Ah, right.
Okay.
So the building to your right-hand side, stage right, this one,
Okay.
is the bakery. Would you guys like to do anything in particular now?
Oh my gosh,
Who are all
look
these
at Jack
people?
Black.
Yeah, who are these people? Are they a threat?
Well, they're just people going about their business, or at least as far as you can tell.
So can we just walk
Oh.
into the bakery and ask for some pies? Would they let us?
Is it open?
Well, would you like to check if it's open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you all roll me a perception check?
Jack Black got closer, I'm worried.
Jack.
Okay,
Is
so
this man reading the book?
Oh, I don't think Kirsty's rolled yet.
there you go.
There we go.
Yes, she just did.
So Kim and Danny, you can tell that it is it's open. Yeah, there's a guard stood outside it, and the lights are on. The chimney's smoking away. The other two of you, it looks open. That's what you can tell.
Should we head in and get off the street?
Let's absolutely do that. Oh, what the fuck? He's coming closer. Is he a threat?
Let's just get in and get away from the threat.
Yeah.
Let's go in.
Are we sure he's a threat?
Jack Black, we don't want any.
I don't want to join your band. I'm not
I
musical.
wanted to. Listen,
Oh,
I
hold on,
saw
let-
School of Rock. Wasn't that great?
Careful, or Kirsty's
Listen.
going to come at you with a bagpipe.
Oh God! So, Oz, it's like, so this is it, guys. Are you gonna head round the back and try and get these pies in?
Yeah.
Around the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he sort of starts heading off in this direction.
So the back is obviously not the entrance we're looking at.
It's definitely not the entrance you're looking at.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what's going on. There was motion detected at my back garden.
Oh God!
So I was just,
So as in you have no idea what's going on here, or you have no idea what's going on in your back garden.
yes.
Helpful.
So if we go in the
It's
back
better-
way, does he think that we're going to steal them?
Steal? What?
Do you want to ask him?
Yeah.
Do we want to ask for permission to steal from him? Yes.
No. Do you want to ask Olzit whether that's what he thinks? So,
Oh, right.
What does he think the best way to get the pies is? Can we buy them or do we have to steal them?
He laughs at the question of it. He's like, look, you're kobolds. You can't just walk in the front of a shop round here and buy stuff. Yeah. Unless people thought you were a human. Or a
Let's
halfling.
stack on top of each other. Let's go.
Let's go!
I told you.
Have we got
I
long
told
enough
you, get up
cloaks?
I mean, your cloaks are the length of a kobold. So, however, it might look like, you might be wearing a half cloak and a skirt if you made it right. You'd need some sort of disguise expert to pull that off.
It's your time to
Guys,
shine.
no.
However, I will say one thing: maybe doing it on the street might not be the best idea.
Yeah. Where did she go? Where did she go?
Whoa.
I can't move myself. Oh, I can.
Can
now.
you not?
Hang
Yeah,
on,
I was going to say.
2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just get round the side street and then decide what we're going to do.
Guys,
Are you moving?
come on.
Guys.
Come on, Dammy.
Come on, Demi.
Right, let's follow Otis. Olditz. Whatever his name is. I don't know.
Otis.
Otis.
Oat cereal.
Is Sammy
Sorry
around?
for
Or
disappearing.
Yeah.
My brother was standing just walking back and forth in front of the fucking camera, and my mom got
Oh,
confused. She called
useful.
me. Okay, so what am I doing?
I believe you guys are heading around the corner
Alright.
to try and disguise yourselves to go in the front or look around the back. I'm not
Hang
sure.
on.
Jack Black, where'd you go? No. Jack Black, come back. Sorry.
He's off behind the pit of destiny.
Right, let's follow Sado. Oditz.
So, are you heading round the back, or are you hiding around this corner?
Well, we are right in front of someone, so maybe
Do we want to try and disguise, or do we just want to sneak in and sneak in and just take the pies?
we could try that.
We could try that.
It might be easier, but if we get caught, we're kind of screwed.
If we get caught, we can use the disguise.
Bloody
I
hell,
don't-
sorry about that again. My brother was talking to me. What are we doing?
We haven't decided yet.
We're gonna sneak in, I think.
Are we
Okay,
We're going to do it
why
in a
didn't we-
disguise.
why didn't we just ask Jack Black?
I
Why didn't we
recognize
just
your
ask him?
face.
Just touch.
Yeah, let's try the disguises.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so where are you gonna get changed into a disguise? That's my question.
Probably,
Why is,
maybe.
why is Kirsty just moving everywhere? I'm lost.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, at the moment, because it's not a combat situation. You're not like limited to the distance you can move. You can
Oh, okay.
basically look anywhere on this map if you want to get disguised in this map, or if
That's
you want to
okay.
head around the back.
Because there's no one here. No one can see where we are.
Yeah, okay.
Hang on, he's calling me again.
Oh. Oh,
There's
Hi.
no one. Yeah. Let's go here then.
I am going to take a quick break just to get myself a drink, but
That's
I shall
fine.
be back momentarily.
What
We
do we
can
want to
discuss
disguise
what we're
ourselves
doing.
as? What do we want
Are
to
we
try
not-
and disguise ourselves as? Is it worth trying to disguise ourselves like, I don't know, as a baker? I know we don't know anything about baking.
Why is there
I thought
another
we were disguising ourselves as a human customer.
or a halfling? Was it? Might be a halfling easier because we're kind of short anyway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe we could just get some tall shoes. Some
Just
pneumonia.
carry them out of my Mary Poppins bag.
And get some stilts.
Yeah.
And then are we going around the back? Or
We
are
could-
we...
If we have good enough disguises, we can maybe just walk in the front and order them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Because what would we say round the back? Like, we're a...
Yeah, I mean, we could pretend to be a customer if we're at the front. I'm on the roof.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking,
and God knows
because
that
if we go around the
one
back,
of us has enough goals.
if we go around the back, we'd have to be something like I don't know, like ingredient delivery driver or something, and we don't have anything. I'm
Oh,
just
I
trying
do
to-
have flour and egg.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
That's true.
Guys,
could-
I'll be right back.
Yeah, we could do that. We could say that we're delivering them.
Yeah, yeah.
And then say, have you got any pies?
Pies.
Payment?
Yeah,
As payment because we don't take money.
we take pies payment.
Yeah,
I'll
or just
pick
say,
take
oh,
I don't
pies
know.
payment.
Is that believable?
or like, oh, we've had a really long delivery shift. Have you got any like pies you wouldn't
pies.
part with to keep us going?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
It was a berry pie they wanted, wasn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes berry pie.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
I'd kill for a pie right now.
And Dammy needs to be the bottom half of a disguise, and he needs to be gagged.
Yep.
It's for the good of us all.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's my drink.
I'm still devastated. At Christmas, during my birthday, my mum made a pie and I left it in the boot of her car.
Mm. Oh no.
I was so sad. Once I realised, I called her, but she was like halfway home.
Got it.
No. Was it a berry pie?
It
Oh, no.
was a what was it? It was a creamy vegetable pie
Oh,
with
nice.
homemade crust, and my mum makes the best homemade crust. But I keep asking her to make it, but she keeps just telling me to make it myself. It's
Oh,
not good.
oh no. God.
Where did Danny go?
To talk to his brother, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
I think they were talking on the
Guys,
cameras.
I'm gonna have to pause for a sec here. My brother wants to talk to you.
Hello.
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 I got a quick clip. I got a clip.
Right?
Your day. Got 9 kills. Some
Whoa.
came in and goes. Pow, pow, pow.
Not bad.
I'm lost.
Actually, not bad.
They're impressed by the 9 kills.
Well, I swear now. I'll actually send it. They clipped it.
What on?
I got 9
What
kills
game?
and goes.
Fortnite.
Oh, on Fortnite?
Nice.
I got 9 kills.
Did he
and
win?
goes- The fella goes.
No.
How many drinks has he had?
When this goes, pow, pow, pow.
Yes.
He's saying,
Yes.
"Boosh." He goes.
If he didn't win, it's not impressive.
No victory royale.
You should hear I have a wee 6-year-old stepbrother. You should hear it. I'm cursing out people on it. Because he has head on. And he's like, oh, fuck
Oh
him.
no, really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Dammy,
I don't know why my dad lets him get away with it. Like, but
Yeah.
Elven Scrooge.
Dammy, you need to tell him to up his game.
Not yet.
I'm not
No.
impressed.
Get good,
Mm,
scrub.
I'm not impressed.
I haven't got the money to buy it.
oh, yo, I have crunchies. Fuck yeah.
Mm.
Time to get to fuck.
Crunchy rocks.
I get to fuck.
Tell him he needs to get on you guys' level. You just robbed a bakery.
I don't know if they have. He wants to know if you have completed Bloodborne.
Not
Nope.
yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Hooray.
Dark Souls 1. Have you completed Dark Souls 1?
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Can
Play it on New Game Plus.
okay.
Right.
Okay. Carl.
What? New game plush.
They're raising them.
No.
Go home, Carl. You're drunk.
I tried to leave free, but it was too hard. Couldn't do it.
He tries to live free.
Yeah, right.
Be free, Carl. Be free.
Free.
Off the line rings
Ah, but
again.
it's too much reading.
Free bird.
Yeah, they are indeed.
They're made reading.
Yeah,
Bloodborne too hard for me.
yeah.
If you want me,
Bloodborne means heartburn? Is that what he said?
Okay.
Don't know.
Right. Okay.
I mean that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
You.
Bye, Carl.
Bye, Carl.
Yeah.
Bye.
Go to bed, Carl.
Yeah. Right.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
I'm just too. I'm
Yeah. Yeah. You're great. Yeah.
just too.
This whole conversation is fucking tits. I love it.
Enjoy your pizza.
You're wonderful, Carl. Go to bed.
I know. I'll let you know if she. Oh, here she is, Corn. Hang on, guys. I am sorry.
Hello, Carl. Go to bed.
Oh, I love it. Never a dull moment.
No.
Never a dull moment. Oh.
I swear he said heartburn at one point.
Right.
Probably.
Right.
Oh.
Hey. Hello.
Badly.
Hello.
I'm in the house with a pizza.
I'll be right back. I gotta go.
Right, no worries.
You're going to get someone in your house now, aren't you?
Don't say that. That's terrifying.
Oh, he's up in the house. He's at the service on. Next.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Oh, well, he's looking at his car like that. Is Julie alright?
Studio 8?
Can you text her for me because I can't text her back. My phone's dead.
Oh, it's a good thick accent. I haven't heard a good thick accent like that in a while.
Right, tell her I'm alright. I'm in the house.
He's alright. He's in the house.
I'll text her saying my phone died.
Oh, his phone died.
Mm.
Ah.
Mark, alright.
The interesting things that you can hear.
Mm.
Oh dear. Oh, now what was the out of context thing that I needed to write in?
He's not in the house, sir. He's in the house, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
You sure want me at the Siemens?
No, they're grand. They're grand.
You sure?
They're fine. They're fine.
The Siemens.
We're grand, Carl. We're fine. Don't worry about us.
I'll go for it.
Just worry about yourself, Carl.
Worry about yourself.
You have fun with the pizza.
Yeah, have fun with the pizza, Carl.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Carl. No, Carl.
Quiet. Oh, dear.
Love you,
Shab
bye.
was here. I love the Shab was here.
I am
Yeah, black.
so very sorry.
It's alright. We were having fun.
That was an experience.
Yeah.
Shab was here.
Seems like a lovely boy.
So what did I miss?
I don't. Yo,
Hello.
Carl seems
I
like a
don't
lovely
know
boy.
you.
I think he's had one too many.
Yes, I told him repeatedly to go to bed.
Yeah. The entire time I was muted there, he was just asking me to phone my ma and telling me that she was phoning him,
Oh, dear.
then telling me about Fortnite.
The Fortnite one was a good combo. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I killed a bunch of people. It's like yes, but you didn't win.
He's telling you he got 9 kills
Wow.
and then got killed himself.
Well,
I told him he needs to up his game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the noob shit, you know?
Then he started telling you that he completed
oops.
Then he started telling you he's completed Dark Souls 1 and 2 and Bloodborne. So
That's-
where are we in the storyline here?
We're all we're all behind a house getting changed into our disguises.
Okay, good.
So I need to ask you how are you going to work these disguises? Are you stacking one kobold on top of the other in the classic manner, or are you going 3 kobolds on top? You let me know.
So we were gonna be halflings.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think 2 of us could get away with it.
Yeah,
What is the
absolutely.
maximum
So
height?
how many do we have?
So disguise kits. Kirsty has one disguise kit, but you all have a cloak on.
Okay, so we could maybe be 2 halflings, or 2 of us could wait behind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'd say that's an idea.
Yeah.
I'd rather have one like passable halfling than 2 not very passable halflings.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So who's gonna be the 2? And
Would it be smart for the thief to be one?
Yeah,
No.
you can be the bottom and
No.
be gagged.
little grabby hands from the underneath of the coat.
Oh
If
no.
if we're stealing the pies,
Well, to
then
be
we
fair,
need someone.
Jin, you've got the eggs and the flour.
Yeah, so we were
Yeah, so
gonna
you need to bribe it.
we were gonna say we were delivering, or we were delivery people, because we have a bunch of
Ah.
flour and eggs.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
could be like, hey, we're delivering ingredients. Could we maybe
Perfect.
get a pie?
Yeah, get a couple of pies for the long journey.
Yeah, happy days. That sounds pretty reasonable, right?
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay, so who's the top half of this and who's the bottom half of this?
I'll be the bottom half, just in case. We
Okay, so we're gonna have Neri as the bottom half, then Jin as the top half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
I mean, I volunteered to be the bottom half if you don't want Neri.
To be fair, I I feel like Miri might be trying to grab some shit from Lyle and give us away, you know?
No. You see,
Yeah.
I know when to be stealthy.
Mhm. Okay, well, I trust you. Okay, don't let me down.
okay.
we
You know
ain't
what?
got no tie.
You know what, Jen? We don't always make good decisions.
What does that even mean?
Do you want me to be the bottom?
No, I'm going in as bottom. We're fine. We've decided.
God.
Right, no.
Let's
Okay.
not spend too long on this because I don't know how long it's going to take for my brother to try and get back into my room.
Oh god.
So,
He's walking off the
Kirsty, could you roll a sorry, I keep thinking it's disguise.
Is it
My
deception?
brain's um
Stealth? No.
go deception on this one. Go deception. Roll me a deception check to help disguise them up as a halfling.
Let me check see if I have any lessons in deception. I have +3 on deception.
Cool. And tell you what, can you roll me a performance one as well, just to like augment that? Because obviously, having performed, you've disguised yourself a few times before as well.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
20 except +5.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So you make them up, and they look pretty passable. You know, you wouldn't know. You've managed to tie their ears. Tie Jin's ears back behind their head, and you've drawn sort of like a bit more. As weird as it sounds, you've like drawn a nose on them and all that kind of thing. You've used a bit of clay to form what looks like a more human nose on there, and you've managed to pin the cloak around Neri a bit more, so it looks like they're in a half cloak and skirt combo.
Good luck. Fashion.
Fashion.
Fashion, sweetie.
And like the crowning jewel to it is that you fish around in your bag and you manage to pull out the long blonde wig. And you didn't realize it was still in there, and you're like, you know what, that'll do. So you pop it on their head and then put
They can
the
my
cloak
hat as
back up.
well. I have a hat.
You do have a hat.
They
But
can put
you're-
my hat over the blonde wig so that it's hidden.
Well, hat or hood, which one do you want to go for?
Could do the hood as well, yeah.
Let's go for a hat. I like a good hat.
To half.
There you go.
You can also put the hood over the hat. I've been wearing the hood over the hat all
Are
this time.
halflings
So.
known for wearing hats?
Are hats race specific?
I mean,
I think if
it might depend what your hat looks like.
you're trying to blend in, you don't
Yeah,
want
what kind of hat is it?
It's this kind
Is
of
it like
hat.
a beanie? Oh,
It's like a detached hood, so you're effectively wearing a hood with a hood if you wear that.
okay, yeah, maybe not then.
Hello?
Okay,
But I mean, it could be a statement.
it could be a statement. That's the
That's
thing.
right.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, so now we're going to stack the two of you on top of each other. So, Neri, you need to roll. Luckily, I think you guys almost accidentally chose a really good person for the bottom of the body. You need to roll an acrobatics check.
Okay, and there's +5 in that.
I think there's more than that for you.
Oh, damn.
Three?
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
+7.
+7?
Yeah, you're
Oh. Alright.
Why do they have
So-
such a high acrobatics?
I think it's because of your dexterity modifier and then proficiency bonus, and then having extra levels in specifically that from their
Oh.
background. So
Right, okay.
yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, you're a pretty stable base there. You're definitely going to help
Wow.
make that
I've never
work.
been called stable before. This is strange.
Oh dear. So what I am going to have to ask though is, are all of you going to head round as a group to the back, and then those of you not involved directly hide, or the ones of you not heading around to the back, are you staying here?
Okay, but I'm just thinking,
Hmm.
what if they don't give us pies? Should
Well, there is that.
And that's
maybe
why we have me
That-
at
I
the
was,
bottom.
I was going to say then just come out and go back in the front because you still look like a halfling and just buy some pies.
Or we just take the
Yeah.
pies.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
that.
I was gonna say we could distract the staff from the back while the rest of you sneak in the front and steal the pies.
Yeah, we could do that. So if we wait by the front of this building we're behind,
Yeah.
we all go in at the same time.
So-
Me and Kirsty will be looking around, like we're trying to obviously blend in as much as we can. If you guys are around the back, if it doesn't go to plan, just I don't know, shout a word and then start distracting them. We'll snatch some pies and then just run out.
My safe word's paper clips.
Okay,
Is that
fantastic.
some general knowledge, or is that specific?
Specific. And general.
Okay. So if we hear the word paperclip shouted from the back, we'll know to
Yeah.
like steal some pies and then leg it out.
Cool. Okay. Yes, let's do this. Let's go to the back. Where's the wait? Can I? Okay.
Hold on, I'm just gonna drop you guys in there in a moment. I just need to put that chap in. Where's he gone?
Okay, so where are the pies? Are we aware of this or nah?
You don't know just yet.
No.
See, this is why we always do surveillance before we go to rob. I'm sorry, we're
Okay,
not.
so I'm guessing we've never been in a bakery before,
Correct.
so we don't really know the layout of a bakery.
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay.
That's why if we go in while you're going around the back, we'll try and scout as much as we can to see if we have any pies.
Yeah.
Poise? I said that weird, didn't
Boys.
Boy.
I was about to say not to sound like Jennifer, but why is it black?
I was
I'm
having some
revealing it to
pie
you.
now. Love one of those wee Linda McCartney pies with some gravy or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's
If
so
you
nice.
try by accident.
Hmm?
Ooh, it's all very
I don't.
black.
I don't like pies.
Was it?
You're missing out.
blacked now?
No, it's still black in the middle.
Oh yeah, it should be in the middle. Right. So, and I did not want to do that.
Move a
There we
little
go.
bit more.
What program are you using?
Just this Roll20. It's
Oh,
good.
cool. So you can put all this. You can do all this on this.
Yeah, it's quite good, really.
That's class.
Quite useful. Okay, so we'll do this like sequentially. We'll do it vaguely like combat turns and all that kind of thing. So can you all roll me initiative, please?
Ooh,
I got a
nice.
20.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Look at those brilliant rolls.
That is a heck of a set of rolls. Right, so the way this is going to work then is because Dammy and Oak are one unit at the moment, they are going to go first, and then Kim, and then Kirsty.
Okay.
Okay, so you two at the back have got the initial movement, if you want to put it that way. That
All right.
in front of you there is a door, I promise you.
Where do you want to go?
We should knock on the door.
Yep.
Sure.
So you head up to it, and you rap on it, and you can hear there's somebody moving around inside, but they're probably headed to you. Let's put it that way. They don't sound like they're right by the door. So Kim, your turn.
I guess we just go in. I take it this is the bakery entrance in front of me.
Yep, these two areas here, they are double doors that take you into the front of the bakery.
We didn't take into consideration how many people worked here.
Yeah.
We'll cross
So-
that bridge when we come to it.
So the guard at
You
the
won't.
door is like, hold on. No kids.
Are you insulting me? I don't know what I'm joking.
But Mummy said she'd buy me a pastry and we needed to wait for her.
Hang on, you've got two very different answers. Okay, can we get an intimidate off Kirsty and a deception off Kim, please?
I like that.
She's like, I'm sorry. Are you insulting me?
I've got
No, I am a kid.
+3 for deception.
3 for deception. And how about
Do I have
yourself?
anything? +3.
Okay.
Is it? Wait, no,
Okay.
I'm reading the wrong thing.
Oh,
It's deception, isn't it? Yeah. Or no, intimidation.
you're
Yeah, +3.
doing intimidation yet. So he looks down at you. It's like, I said no kids. So he definitely thinks you kids, at least.
He's picking on kids with skin conditions. Shame him publicly.
Shame.
He won't let us into the bakery because we look deformed. I don't know.
Shame him.
This man is a monster.
Okay, I'm going to move to the back again, and
Shame. Shame this man.
you guys aren't quite in yet. So the back door opens, and there's a woman in front of you two, stood there, and she's not looking like she's wearing baker's stuff. She's just wearing sort of like normal female clothes, a long dress. She's got some red hair, and she's like,
We are
hello?
circling this man. Sorry. Sorry. Circling the guard.
Jen, you're the one that has to do the talking in silence on this one.
We're here to deliver all of these ingredients for your bakery. We have these baking ingredients that we are delivering.
She looks a little bit flustered, and she starts rifling around in her pockets. Could you roll me a deception check, please?
Both of us, or just?
Just Jen.
Fuck.
And she starts pulling out paper, and she's rifling through it, and she's like, I don't no, if that's it. I had the delivery at 5, and did you say? And she looks back up at you. Did you say eggs?
Eggs and flour, yes.
Eggs and flour. She's still rifling through, and chuck me another deception check. You take out the big bag of flour and one of the cartons of eggs, and you're like, "See, look, eggs and flour." And she's like, seeing them in front of her, she puts the paper away in her pockets quickly, and she's like, "Okay, just come inside. I'll pop through to the kitchen and see if they've got the space for them."
Wonderful. Yep, I'll come on through.
Jump him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh dear. Hold on. All right.
Actually, why is there a guard outside the front of a bakery?
It's a very posh area.
Oh, you always want to steal the purse.
Kind of like how they have tailors outside the McDonald's in town.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in. Oh.
Okay, back to the front door. So, Kim, what are you saying to this guard other than circling him? You keep circling him. I'm going to make him pull a weapon.
Well, we were saying he was publicly shaming us because we have skin conditions. I don't know. Where do we go from there?
Okay, well, I mean, go on then. Chuck me an intimidation roll.
Intimidation. How many have I got? Oh, +3.
Hey, he's starting to look pretty nervous about it now. He's like, look, kids, look. It's just this is a proper establishment. It's for adults. They don't want urchins in here.
Urchins? Because we have this skin condition, you think we're urchins?
And I'm gonna pass it over to Kirsty now. How do you interact with him on this point?
I just start fear crying. Why not?
Can you throw me a performance roll, please?
Both of us, or
Just Kirsty on this one for the big soppy tears.
you got +5.
3 plus 5.
+5. So the big fake tears are kicking in, and he's heart of stone. This man, he's like, no, listen, you can't just come into the bakery. You'll look, come back with your parent, and then we'll see if you can come in and have some of the pies.
But we have coins to spend. Mummy gave them to us, and I'm gonna ferret around in my pocket and bring out two gold coins and go, look, see.
Okay.
With a powerful
He steps forward and is like, okay, look, kids normally aren't allowed in here, but if you give me one of those gold coins, then I'll let you in.
Take me proud, some kids.
What?
No one said it was a good town.
Well, Mummy did say not to talk to strangers, but you seem like a nice man, so okay, I'll give you 1 gold coin if you let us into the bakery.
And he pockets the coin, and then he turns to Kirsty and is like, and one from you.
He gives
That's
him the
my
coin.
kind of guy.
Yeah, you should have been in.
Is this your dad?
it's your
Dad?
Daddy?
Dad?
Oh dear. So, sorry, did you say you were giving him one?
Yeah, I'll give it him one.
Cool. Yep. So he takes it off you and is like, "Yeah, go on then, go on then." And he pops his head round the door and is like, "Don't worry, these two scamps are harmless." And the guy inside just like rolls his eyes.
Okay.
Okay, right. So back to the back door. So the lady who was in there, she's just popping across, and she walks through. And you two that have just gone in the front see this lady walk between these two doors, and then she disappears into the area back here. So you two at the back there are free to do whatever you want there this turn.
Hey, Jen, can you see any pies?
I look around. I'll move around.
Well, well, where you're gonna try and move that way? Yeah,
Oh yeah, sorry.
that's right.
When she comes back, don't forget to ask her about the pies.
I don't see any pies currently.
Okay. Act natural.
Yep.
Okay. When she comes back, we ask her about the pies.
Listen, I don't think we should go right to the pies. I feel like we'll sound a little desperate.
We are desperate. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
This door opens, and you two in the front see the woman heading back through, and she clatters through that door, and she's like, "Oh yes, okay, so perfect timing. We don't have you on our list, but we do need flour and we do need eggs. So if you'd just like to come through with me to the kitchen." And
Yep.
she turns around and asks you to follow her.
We follow.
So the two of you in the front notice the not halfling following the woman who's passing back through, and that's why I'm going to pass it over to you two. What are you two doing in the front?
We're checking out the stands over here, I think, for pies.
Yeah.
Okay, can you roll me perception, both of you? It's going to be pretty easy to tell whether things are pies, but okay. Even with a wonderful 6, you can tell that there's a variety of pies on the two shelves to the bottom of the room, and on top of the room are like ingredients. Kim, you can tell that the pies on the left-hand side are definitely berry pies, and the pies on the right-hand side are meat pies.
So this is the one.
What pie do we get? This one?
Yeah. Should we try and
But
buy it?
I can also tell you that on that shelf, while it only looks like there is one, there are a total of 6 pies.
We could try and buy them.
How many? Do we know how much it is? Is there a price on the
There
Pie.
is no price on the pie.
Fuck, one of us. Okay.
Shit.
Okay, I'm gonna try and ask. Oh god, I'm just gonna try and ask this dude. Okay. Stand by the door in case you need to run.
Okay.
I go over to the rather angry-looking shopkeeper, I'm guessing, and say in my nicest voice, "Excuse me, sir, how much is a berry pie, please?"
Could you roll me deception, please?
I think we're gonna need one
Oh.
here.
Mm,
And he just
That's
looks
all
at you and he's like, I don't think you can afford it.
Oh, I so want to snap at him, but
Right, for these two. So you two are dragged into the bakery. Let me reveal the bakery. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's a room with about 3 bakers working in it. There's a couple of tables, as you can see. The left-hand one there, they're making pies on, but at the corner there are 4 ovens, and 3 of them are currently in use. And the woman turns around and she's like, "Okay, if you could just put the bag of flour over," and she indicates over this side. She's over with that bag of flour, and if you could just pop the eggs on the table where the pie is, that'd be brilliant. And she just immediately just like barges past you, and she's headed back out. She's obviously a very busy woman.
You think I'm gonna upset again?
I can't talk. There's other people here.
Hey, listen, if you roll a stealth check, I'll let you talk between each other without there being an issue.
Not risking it.
Okay, well, I make my way over to do what she asked.
Okie dokie. So you get to about here when this person here is like, "Oh, hey, are you guys the delivery?"
Guys,
Absolutely, yes. Yep, I'm delivering eggs and flour.
hang on,
And
guys.
he winks at you and is like, "Oh, okay," and then just turns back round.
What?
was he fucking flirting with you? I'm sorry.
Strange, but I continue on. I pay him
Okay.
no more.
Since I'm like supposed to be quiet, I need to lock my door again.
Okay. So you put the other bag of flour down and you pop the eggs on the thing, and we're going to leave it there for now for you guys, and we'll go back to stop poisoning yourself. No, just die like that.
But
I'm sorry, Kirsty.
What happened?
Oh, no. Kirsty poisoned herself and died,
God.
but now she's
I'm
fine.
sorry?
God.
All right. I mean, God
Okay.
bought me pizza.
So, Kirsty, do you want to do anything, or Kim, do you want to do anything here? That he's just said that he doesn't think you could afford it.
Mummy gave
I'm
me lots of
sorry.
money, so I think I can afford it. How much are they? I don't want to
Okay,
use my voice.
roll deception again for yourself.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And he's like, no, kids can't afford these pies. Kirsty, anything?
Just look at it aggressively.
If it works, I'll walk up and dump my bag of like gold coins on the table. I'm like, is this enough to cover it?
And the sound of money hitting the table really alerts the woman who was just walking through, and she comes straight over and she's like clips the shopkeeper around the back of the head, and she's like, in her sweetest voice, she's like, "Oh, dearies, everyone's money is welcome here." And she looks at the pies, looks at the money, and she's like, "Oh, you could definitely buy 2 pies for that money."
Fucking what? Don't-
I'm saving.
So, what do you wanna do?
How much coins do you have?
I'm not giving her like 10 coins for 2 fucking pies.
Well, so how many did you dump out on the table? Was it about 10?
The full bag.
It was the full bag, so it was.
Like 14.
Why have I not got? Oh, there you are. No, so you dumped out 14, yeah, because I think one went earlier on, didn't it?
Yeah.
When you were coming
Yeah.
in here. So 14. So effectively, if you put another 14 on the table, it'll be another 2 pies.
So for like 28 gold, we'd get 4
Yeah.
pies.
It seems like a false economy, right?
Yeah, it really does. I feel like smiling sweetly and going, "Okay, thanks for telling us," and then going back and just staring at the pies while we wait for the fuck up that's going to come from the back of the kitchen, and then we grab the pies and run outside.
Run.
Okay, so
I don't know, but that's just my gut feeling.
You could have a go.
Oh, say that again. It went really.
Yeah.
It says you could try it. Who knows?
I mean, it's worth a go. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So, would you like to collect your coins back into your bag, Kirsty?
Yes.
Okay, so you start collecting them away,
And I say,
and
"Okay, thank you very much," and yeah, like head back to just looking at the pies.
and she's like, "Wait! I tell you what, you could probably get 3 pies for that money."
We could get all 6.
So you want to ask her for all 6 for that money? So could you do me a persuasion check?
I've just thought of something. Go on.
Silent boy needs to piss.
I'm just thinking, say if we could,
No, I'm back.
we could say like we know the captain of the guard. They're for him. How many pies
Ooh.
could we actually get for this money?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to roll me a deception check for that one,
Is that
please.
me?
Yes, if you're going to say it, yeah.
What is my deception?
So Kirsty's collecting her money back up into her coin bag.
Oh yes, and I get +3.
Nice.
She's like, and she looks quite flustered actually. She's like, well, I mean, Mr. Gold Ring, yeah.
Gold fist.
Okay, you could, and she flips the shopkeeper around the back of the head again. Why didn't you tell me that they worked for the guard? You could have all of the pies there for 4 gold.
Deal. Fucking do it. Give her 4 gold.
Give me.
Let's do it. Give her 4
Sorry,
gold.
I saw the grabby hand. I was like,
Just give. Okay,
Okay,
I'll pull out my bag. I'll go over and put the pies in if you want to give her the money.
yeah. I walk over and I'll I just stand on the table like
Yeah.
It's like,
Give me the pie. Give me the pie.
Okay, so you guys in the back, you've just put the bag down and the eggs on the table there, and could you both roll me? Well, in fact, no, Jin, Oak, could you roll me a perception check? Because Dammy can't see.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Nice. So you notice the chap that had winked at you a second ago is now fiddling about with something by the oven, and he drops it by the oven, turns around to you, does another like big comedy wink, and then walks away.
It's a fucking drug drop. Sorry.
So, I want to know what's up with that guy. But I also, so I don't know the people that the ones in the front have got the pies. So
Absolutely.
I
So there's a pie in front of you as well.
yeah, knowing that there doesn't seem to be people very close to me.
Mhm.
I am going to make my way towards that pie,
And
and
lick
I'm gonna
suspicious
scoop it up
hands.
my leg arms, wink wonk.
So you're getting your lower half to try and thieve the pie.
It's one of them do that. Do you want me? You want me to do it?
Yep.
Sleight of hand check or?
Yep, sleight of hand check for that one, please.
All right, and that's also
Perfect. The
plus
pie
my-
disappears under your
Into
skirts.
your nether region. Oh.
Oh dear. And you'll be happy to know that no one noticed.
It's for Fahrenheit pie as well.
Oh no. Please tell me, are you eating the pie?
I'm eating a pie.
Don't eat the fucking pie. Do you know his barbecue?
Oh dear. So we'll discuss how eating the pie is later on, but that's fine. That's fine. We know Neri's at least had a bite of the pie.
I think we should make our way over the back guy and figure out what the. I want to know what's up with him.
Do you want to go over to him or go over to where he was fiddling around?
Get the
I'm going
drugs.
to go fiddling around.
Okay. So you head over, and could you do? In fact, could you both do me a perception check? Ooh,
Oh, whoa. Okay.
yeah. Dammy? I take it Dammy's disappeared.
I think so.
Okay. Your
Yeah.
perception check's enough on its own. So on the floor, you notice that there is a key that's been wedged between two of the floorboards.
Mm.
I
Yep. So you pick it up in your pocket and you.
Hello.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Carl, we
Like-
missed you.
What's happening?
I want to stress how awkward I look bending over to pick it up because we're two people in a trench coat.
Never mind the what do you call it? What's strat here?
We're
What?
playing D&D, I told you.
What's the strategy here?
It's a wee role-playing game. We don't have to do anything. I'm quiet.
Show the strategy.
I'm supposed to be quiet, yeah.
Right.
He ate a pie.
No, you're not eating pie.
Right, well, shh. And then we're supposed to be quiet.
No, we're supposed to be quiet.
Oh,
Just a
shh. Right, well, you shh.
It's okay.
What do you call it?
Carl, don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault.
What do you call
It's called Dungeons and Dragons.
it? I never got the reason.
Mama.
He's cooking on gas, isn't he?
Okay.
What do you meant the reason?
No.
No.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure they paused the game at the minute.
Roger.
Yeah.
We wanna hear what
Of
the
course.
Flush. Is it?
Flush?
Flush?
No,
Oh yeah.
it's not that kind of game.
No. Just the way.
Can go first if you want.
Mama.
What's
Are you
happening?
reading the scene
I mean,
here? Is
yeah.
that why you're
Mama,
I am.
Mama
Mama.
T.
okay?
Right. Seeing this is being fairly harmless, and Kirsty's dead on the table.
No, Kirsty!
Oh,
Dude.
We gotta leave!
I think you're a little too wasted to be playing this.
What?
I think you're a little too blocked to be playing this.
A little
I
too
know.
what?
He killed me.
Okay, we're not killing anybody in this,
Aye.
and it's all about
Why?
rolling dice. For fuck's sake.
No good.
Oh god! So I will carry on with Oak. Yeah, you found that key, so you've put that away in your pocket.
He said I found a key.
Okay.
yeah. Carl found the key.
Right. Okay.
I found a key.
Good job.
Found a key.
I'm proud of you.
Well done, Carl.
It was the key to my heart, Carl. Come back.
I need to
okay.
shut my door again.
You can blame it all on me.
Oh dear.
Is that
So
you
we
on the bed? No. Okay.
no. Oh.
You know, every time you open this door, it's absolutely cardboard out of it, holding it shut. Right. Night night.
Night night, Carl.
No.
Everyone says night night.
Night night, Carl.
I want to move on.
Oh dear. Yeah. So Oak found a key on the floor
Sorry.
from the Winky guy. So that's where we're up to. So we're going to swap back to you guys in the main room. So are you guys just scarpering now? You've put your 6 pies in your
Yeah, let's
sack.
let's leave.
Yeah.
Yep,
Let's
let's
go.
go. Let's go.
Yep, happy days. The guard at the door still looks. he
Leave him
looks
alone.
happy until you start circling him.
Right, let's go.
He's like, oh, you little scamps, but you can see he's raging.
Right.
Right, so you two scarper off, yep?
Yeah, we're gonna wait by
With your bag full of pies.
we'll wait by the building where we did our disguises, I think.
Yeah, cool. And you two inside, what are you going to do now with your newfound key and the one hidden pie in your undergarments?
I forgot about that.
It's currently being at.
So, while I was paying attention, the corner we're in.
Yep.
I wanna. It looks like there's a hidden room there. Is that a hidden room? Is that what that key's for? Behind
So
that.
that is outside, and that is a set of doors that go into the cellar.
Oh,
But
okay.
it is locked.
Oh,
Why are you
I'm
contemplating
going
going anywhere with that key?
Huh?
Why are you contemplating going places with the key?
fucking. Finders keepers.
It's D&D.
D&D.
That's a big reason, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I had to repeat it multiple times because I kept doing that. But it was.
Yeah, we should head out, and I want to check that cellar.
Yeah, happy days. So, are you headed straight?
But no, I want to talk to the guy first because I realized the guy is in front of the cellar.
Oh, the guard out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head out and
Yeah.
which
Hang on, be right back.
no worries. Which entrance or exit are you leaving from? The same one you went in, or the main entrance?
The main entrance.
Okie dokie. So you headed out this direction. The proprietress is a bit like, oh, you know, we don't normally let tradesmen out of the main entrance, but seeing as it's late, and she just like ushers you through. Okay,
Thank
so
you. Have a wonderful evening.
so you come up to the guard and he's like, "Oh, hello, how are you? Well, I didn't see you come in," and he looks pretty confused. Were you? Are you new here?
Oh, we're tradesmen. We were ushered in the back.
We.
Oh, he sort of like nods sagely. He's like, "Oh, yeah. I'm surprised that the good lady let you out the front. She's normally very strict."
Yeah, she says because it was late, it was okay.
Ah, I see. I see.
So, what am I gonna? Give me a second. I wanna read through this.
Yeah.
I have charm person, so
Yes.
I am going to charm them,
Nice.
try to get them to fuck off.
Okie dokie. So, if
Maybe
you
hold
want to
on.
roll me a wisdom check, please, for your spell casting.
Oh, wait. Do I have a plus? Let me
You
see.
should have a plus, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
I have a +2.
Okie dokie. So you start to cast charm person, but he interrupts you literally as you're trying to do it, and he's like, "So, I I quite like halflings. Halfling food's pretty nice, isn't it?" And he like knocks you right off your concentration.
Oh, yeah. It's alright. You eat it so much, you kind of get fed up with it, you know?
He said, "Oh yeah, yeah. I guess you would. Yeah. Do you know anywhere that's good for halfling food around here?"
Not around here. No, I'm not really from this area. I'm from the other side of town.
Okay. And if you want to try casting it again now, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'll do that. Do I roll again?
Yeah, roll again. Roll again. Yeesh.
Oh,
He's like, "Are you trying to pull the wool over my eyes or something? You were doing something funny then, weren't you?"
uh, uh, I have issues, man. You know, I'm just.
Sorry,
that,
that was good.
that one hit too close to home. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, well, we've all been there."
For you or for the guard?
Yeah.
for me,
Oh,
for
man.
me.
Why?
Just the guard. The guard stands there, nodding the
It's
head,
like,
just
damn,
knowingly.
that feel, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Wow.
he's like, "Oh, okay, well, let me have a quick
Oh no.
check on that."
I rolled the wrong
Oh.
one.
It's social anxiety.
He's like, he's looking you over a little bit more closely now, and he's like, "Oh, you know what? You don't look like a normal halfling. You look a bit more like a gnome, maybe."
Yeah. See, my parents were my parents
Can I come
very
over and interrupt?
Roll perception for me.
Not me.
Yeah, if you to see if you
Oh,
can. That's
everything.
right. That's. You're too far away really to notice what's going on.
Oh,
You can see that they're out the front, but just that they're talking to the guard.
God.
They're starting to sweat a little bit in the back.
So, uh, I would suggest this is probably your last chance at casting
Mm,
Can
charm
I
person.
can I
Um,
throw one of my shiny pet rocks to cause a distraction possibly?
we will get caught instantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
You try rolling your thing then.
Uh,
it's
mm,
just I. What's your bonus to it? It's
what's
wisdom, isn't it?
+2.
And then you're proficient in it as well, so you've got +4 total bonus. So that just scrapes you in, just. And he's like, "Oh, you, oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I feel like I know you from somewhere. What did you want from me?"
Yeah. So actually, the boss of this place was wanting to talk to you about something. I don't know what. They just mentioned to me. So you should probably like go in there and see what they want.
It's like, "Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, yeah, maybe that is a good idea. I didn't realize that they were back yet. I thought Cavral was still out, but he heads back inside, and the door clatters behind him."
That was not the best thing to say.
So fuck. Let's rush over. Let's go. Let's rush
Okay.
over to the cellar.
I think maybe we should have just.
So, are you guys headed straight over to the cellar to try and unlock it? Yep.
Yeah.
So you
As fast as possible.
so you whack the key in the lock and you turn it, and yes, the door does go click. And then I'm going to need you to roll a strength check. The other two of you, kobolds, can definitely see this going on. So if you want to come over and lend a hand, I'm more than happy for you to do so.
They're way ahead of you.
Strength, yeah.
Strength.
I've already rolled.
Sake.
I got a 14.
I am carrying the pies.
You want the fires.
In my defense, I am also carrying the
Oof.
pies.
Yeah, I have 6. You have
One
1.
pie.
Yeah, you have one, and you're part way through
Yeah,
it.
you have half.
Okay, Kirsty, you managed to fall over while pulling at the door.
Stupid.
Kim, you lend some hand to it.
Carrying the pies.
Most of the pulling here is coming from the not halfling that's going at the door, but it's still not quite there. It's still not quite there. So I think we're going to need another round of pulling at it.
Jen, why do we need to get in here anyway?
I want to know what's in here.
I wanted to know what was under the hatch, but you wouldn't let me fucking do it.
Guys, why are we opening the cellar? I've got pies.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I've got
I don't know.
pies. Let's go.
We have a pie too.
I've got 6 pies. We bought them. Let's go.
We have half of one.
A quarter of one.
And it's going down. So the door, one of the doors comes a bit loose, but you can see on the inside that it's chained together on the inside, but there is a lock visible.
Just leave it. Let's go. Can we come back later?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always wise to come back.
If you want to shut it and take the key with you, that's up to you.
Let's come back when it's night time.
Yeah.
It is night time.
It is next time I was.
This is a
Let's come back
24-hour bakery.
Okay, if this is a 24-hour bakery, we're gonna have a bit of issue coming back when it's closed.
Hey, maybe there'll be feast days. You never know. There might be holidays, right? It'll probably shut then.
Yeah.
I'll
We'll
sneak
come
in and
back
give them the
sometime.
COVID.
You know what? I'll come back sometime.
Think of all the shinies that may be in there.
I was thinking about the shinies
that's-
that may be in the hatch as well, but you didn't let me fucking check that, did you?
We've got the pies, guys. Let's go.
Listen, you're the
Where's
ones. Just
Otis?
go. Just go.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go.
Okay, so you slam the doors back together, you turn the lock, and you head off. And you head back onto the street, and you find your good old friend Sado Olzit out there, and he's like, "You've got everything you need, right?"
Yes.
Jen.
Yes.
Jen, you gotta know when to fold them, know when to hold them, know when to walk away, know when to run.
Gods. And so you get back up to the main street, and you start heading back, and the rain's finally starting to peter off now. It seems like the night's going a bit better than it was, and you head down to this intersection here, and Olzit's like, do you want to go back the quick way, or shall we go back the way we came?
I wanna go see what's under the hatch.
No.
No,
No, we're going.
we're going.
Quick
We can
way,
come
let's
back
go.
later.
The democracy?
We've been up here long enough.
So I can come up with several other friends if you want.
Okay, you stay here.
You say
We're gonna
Stay
go.
here by yourself. We're gonna go.
No, I won't be able to find the way.
That's your
in
call.
between games, if you want to have that as your the thing you're doing,
Oh,
I'm
most
more than happy to
definitely.
let that. Yeah, happy days. Okay, so you head back this way, and you're heading along. And can I get you all to roll a perception check, please?
Oh God.
I have plus
15
2 plus 2 perception.
1, so I have
Okay,
16.
you're getting down to the end of the road, and you see across from you the direction that you're going to have to go. There's a very familiar dwarven shape.
Cock.
Him again.
But he looks a lot worse for wear now. He's leaning against the wall and is dry heaving.
Bagpipe him, Kirsty.
Oh,
Bagpipe him. Make him
Don't
sing.
even play a song. Just blow
Make him
into the
sing.
bagpipe. Just.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Sorry, what, are you trying to make him sick by bagpiping him?
That's
If
all
he's
they're good
sick,
for.
he can't see where we're running off to.
Okie dokie. Roll me a performance check, please.
Yeah, you just back straightforward with bagpipes. Like, you need to roll a performance check.
Well, but you come up right behind him as he's like, and you just blast some notes at him. Yeah, he can't stand it. He can't take it. He's all over the wall, and you guys scuttle past, heading back down here, and then back down into safety, or relative safety at least,
Oh, we made it.
of the underground.
Oh,
So, yep, you made it through, and Olzit's like, oh god, never again, bloody Cutebold, and he literally heads straight off. He's not hanging around.
fine, we don't need him now.
You don't like
So where would you guys like to head now? You're the proud owners of 6 pies and 1 partially eaten pie.
Let's just
Hang
head
on.
back to our room and collapse. Be
I would
antisocial.
Shouldn't we give the pies in?
I would just like to know.
Isn't that where Toppy's going to be though? In our.
Yeah, were we told what to do? Ignore the fact that my mouth is possibly full of pie. Were we told what to do when we got the pies? Or is that like
any of you remember?
give them Toppy.
Yeah, I, thought
I
we'd give
wasn't
him
listening.
Toppy. I
wasn't listening.
I'm fairly
No,
sure
we're
we'd
not
give him
to give them for the.
Okay, but where are we to meet Toppy? Like,
Well,
where?
he knows where we live, so
So I will tell you, Toppy is in the CCC cabin over there.
Alright, well, let's go to the hostel first.
While you finish this pie.
We need to take a detour.
let's just head on back.
Yeah, is that where you want to go?
I tell you what, Card provided a nice little prop. He gave me a pizza, so I've been munching on that the entire time.
No. Nice. Okay, as long as you're all happy to head back there, that's where you go. So yeah, you head back to the cavern, and you walk in, proudly carrying your bag, and Toppy's like stands up. He's like, "Oh, you're back. Did you get the pies?"
They were lovely.
We got the pies.
Yep, I put the bag down in front of him and go, 6 berry pies as requested.
Guys, have a tummy ache.
Oh, go into the poop corner.
He scowls at Neri a bit, but he's like, typical thief. And he starts rummaging through the bag, and he like pulls out one of the pies, and it's pretty bashed up, to be honest. It was a a pie in a bag, and he's like, shrugs and puts it on the floor, and he starts going through them all, and he's like, yeah, okay, yeah, 6 berry pies, okay, and he puts them all back in, and he ties up the top of the sack and slings it over his shoulder. And he's like, you all did very well, thank you. I will pass this on.
One sec. Hang on.
Ask him for money.
Where the fuck's the gold?
Yeah, I want
It's
ring
like-
confiscated.
I don't work for free.
He's like, no, we're doing this because the bigger kobolds told us to do it.
No, I don't care about them. Bigger kobolds don't pay the bills. Where's my gold?
Batarak told us to do it. He's the head of the borough.
Don't care. Where's my gold?
He looks at you dead in the eye, Toppy, and is like, well, you don't get gold because you ate a pie.
I don't care. I get gold.
Like he's still munching the pie.
Where's the gold?
The gold is in your tummy.
It's not. That wasn't the pie. It wasn't a
Can we
pie.
Is it
can
gold
we
or
get
just shiny
gold? We didn't
things?
eat.
I've just been eating
Pie.
shiny things. It wasn't a pie at all.
I'm sorry, everyone was together there. I got something about pies over the top, something.
I said I wasn't eating pie at all. I was eating rocks.
I'm seeing fucking rocks.
Granted, my story may have changed there.
Just slightly, right? Just slightly. Mild change. Alright, hold on then. I need to put that on there. Okay, so Toppy is literally about to leave the room. You guys are stood around the fire. And I'm going to bring that to you now. So, what do you want to do? He's got the bag full of pies, and he's
wanna
clearly
touch
heading
the
out the
fire.
door. You want to what?
I want to touch the fire.
Okay, roll me a constitution check, please. Okay, you get your hand pretty close to the fire, but it doesn't do too much things to you. You've touched fire before, it hurt. Your body knows not to let your brain do what it wants.
My body's stupid.
So Toppy's like, but the head of the borough's asked for it, Batarak, and we report to him. We're just Cutebolds. We're not.
I understand that he asked us to get it, but I'm also asking for compensation in the form of
Asking for
gold.
compensation. You didn't send any gold.
What?
Yeah,
You didn't spend any gold.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I actually did spend gold because
no, you
I
tried
started
to steal others.
exactly.
You didn't spend any.
Exactly. That's why I need more gold.
I think
Are you
Kirsty
guys
needs
able
more
to
gold.
hear me okay?
Okay, well give
Hello?
it the shab.
Hello?
What?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. My phone died, sorry.
That's
I
all.
didn't mean to.
No worries. I did wonder. I was like, I haven't heard from Oak from a little while. But yeah, so you're in the room with Toppy. He's got the pies off you, and he's about to head out to give them over to the head of the Glossclaw Borough. But
Hey,
he's
quick
definitely yeah. Go on.
Why berry pies?
And he just shrugs. He's like, I don't know. It's just what Glossclaw asked for. I'm just the head of the carousel.
Okay, well maybe
I'm a
the head of the
Cutebold.
carousel. Okay, well maybe the head of the carousel should find out more information before sending us on a quest, so that we could get more information for this quest. Also,
Toppy
can I have
looks
gold?
pretty angry with you. Toppy's like fuming. You can really see, but he's not like you guys. He's not one of the new Cutebold. He's one of the old Cutebold. He's not got that spark, and he doesn't really know how to feel about you. You can see that, but he heads out the door, and he's like, "Well, listen, there's like 3 gold in the backpack over there. Split that between yourselves." And he slams the door behind him.
They're all Kirsty's.
Seemed a bit
Just
big.
immediately.
They're all Kirsty's.
I don't think that's fair
I do.
because Jen owes me 1 gold still.
No, oh.
Then why are you taking
That's
courtesy?
your insult, not mine.
Get the
Because-
accountancy book out.
You know. Can I
You're
run a
pushing
sleight of
your
hand
luck.
check?
Oh God, against who?
Against those 3 gold coins that are being split between us?
I think you need to reach it before everyone else to do that. To be fair,
I can't actually
Fair.
move my person, so
no, I'd not let any of you because then you'll just start dancing around the fire or something.
damn, he
Aw.
knows. So Shab has the coins,
yay.
and you can choose to give them out how you want, or you can choose to keep them.
I'll give you 1 gold coin for 1 gold coin.
Oh my God!
Keep them, Kirsty. Well, we can. No, let's just let Kirsty keep them.
I'll give you an
Are you
A.
sure?
I am happy to let Kirsty keep them.
Yeah.
Now, seeing that lovely, well, apart from Neri, seeing that lovely sort of way of acting, Ola comes over to Biekt and Jihin specifically, and gives you 3 gold coins out of their bag as well.
Alright, I'll just steal
Thanks.
this pan here then.
You're just doing what?
I'm stealing this pan.
Okay.
Okay, do you know what? Sleight of hand that for me, please.
Fuck. Okay, that's a
Um,
+5 as well, though.
It is. You are now the proud owner of a pan.
Yes! I don't even care about the value, it's shiny!
And that
Oh, sorry, it
is
looks
the end of that.
Castile to me.
Oh, sorry?
No, so it looks Castile to me. It's
It
not very
does.
shiny.
Steel's
Yes,
still
it
shiny.
is. It's going to be black as anything once it's been on the fire a couple of times as well.
It's
But
not gonna be on the fire.
you're just going to shine it. You're going to get Silvero and make it
Think
like a
I'm-
mirror.
You think I'm here to use these
Chromium.
shiny things?
Chromium, yeah, just hate everything.
Yeah. I got my rock shiny, I'll get this shiny too.
We did it though.
You did it. That's the end of the quest, and I will say, like, between now and next time, like, if we run, what's the word, like a side one with this again, I'll bump your characters up to level 2 because, like, you did well. You didn't do terribly. You actually ended up not fighting many people, and I quite like that. It's good RP.